Yeah, I'm live as well.
Yep, we're live.
Yeah, it's been weird. Oh yeah. Also very sad. This is also I know this is on stream now, but still very sad. My snake died on Monday.
Aww.
So she had a good life.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, she had a very good life. She was old. Is the main one.
What kind of snake was she?
Ghost motley corn snake. And
Cool.
she was huge. She was 7 feet long. So very big.
Wow.
Very big. And she had a very good life overall. So she did good. And it's very sad, but what can you say, really?
Not much you can do.
Yeah.
That's sad though.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
It's very appreciated. But hey,
now let's go beat up a phoenix.
let's go beat the shit out of Phoenix instead of me. That's a good one. That's what I've been doing all week, because I just like, let me find something to beat the shit out of it to take my mind off things. Ooh, what the fuck happened to my Twitch? You okay, Twitch? Yes, there we go. My preview hadn't loaded. Everything else had loaded, and it was definitely live, but my preview hadn't loaded. Like,
Chicks
you
it back
okay?
into existence.
Come back.
I just refreshed the page and it worked.
Who do we lose?
We lost Lou.
Yep.
Oh,
What?
From Roll20.
Right.
Roll 20.
yeah. I'm just
Oh.
reloading it.
Can I also say, by the
Fair
way,
enough.
since we're still in our like couple minutes of shit talking, Second Extinction, the game, damn fun.
Mm.
Friend bought it me. It's
Fair
basically
enough.
Left 4 Dead with dinosaurs. And genuinely very fun game. Can highly recommend it.
Fair enough.
I've already got that.
Alright, does anyone have any bookkeeping or anything they want to do, discuss, or let ask
Can-
or let
Can we
Gwen
get
know?
Can we get the MacGuffin that we just plug into the Phoenix and then we take it over? No.
Don't
Okay.
think so.
Then
I think the only bit is where is Gwent currently as of the start. That is the only thing I can think of. Everything else should be good.
I'd like to think that there's just a rumble outside of they've activated it. The big thing in the arena they've not used in years. Oh, we should go watch. And then just Gwent hearing that conversation go, oh fuck.
It's
I know.
Batman.
I know what's happening.
Gwen discovered that there were bathhouses. Gwen was having a bath.
Mm. That's where he went.
Centaur-sized bathtub for the
that-
first time.
That's where he went. I said he just kind of wandered off. I was right.
You could probably still hear that in the bathhouse.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm guessing the sudden scream of, oh, they've released it. They've released it. Like, oh no.
Yeah, he's like,
Who's
Alvina's going to
released it?
adopt it. Alvina's going to adopt it. I need to get there now.
Another
Where's
one.
Alvina going to keep it?
She didn't even know what it is. They just heard they've released it. And it's like, Alvina's going to try and adopt it. I don't even know what it is.
It's mine now.
Mine! It's fine, it's a construct. This is more in Zorme's domain.
Yeah. I just want to test it and see how well it lasts. And if it lasts pretty good and beats us, then why the fuck they're not mass producing this shit?
I'm assuming because it's
It's
giant and
probably
platinum.
really expensive to make.
You ever tried to
Also,
make like an
who
eight-
knows if they haven't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is just the one that they rent out to the arena.
I mean, it is
Somebody
made of like
side hustle.
a
Platinum.
ton of platinum.
That was the
It's,
easiest
it's
thing.
not exactly cheap to make.
It's a giant
I can-
golem made of platinum. It ain't gonna be cheap.
I can now just see Funky going, I'll take that bit.
He's looting it.
Nobody can take it from
Every
me.
bit we chip off, he's going
Bag
and
of holding.
looking.
The prize money is just the melted down body of.
Well, only
Oh,
1,000
the
plat.
friend you made along the way, for once. Good.
No, it's 10 grand.
Yes. You befriended it first.
But befriend. I don't think
I don't
Jarms
think
work on the
diplomacy. I don't think
construction.
diplomacy will work on a giant golem.
Nah.
You never know.
Let's see. If legendaries are 50,000 GP at least,
Mm,
like as a base minimum.
yeah,
This thing is probably like 5 times the prize money.
that sounds about.
Alrighty then, we ready to get started on some D&D?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, and all individuals, welcome back to the world of Alterra, the Shattered Altsphere episode 50. I
Nine?
didn't update that.
Nine.
I
God
said
damn it.
9. I got 9. Is it 59? Am I correct for once?
It's supposed to be 59, and I did
Yeah.
update the Twitch channel to include that, but it looks like it didn't save. 1 second as
Welcome to
I go
Twitch.
into the Twitch creators panel and actually update the damn title. Oh,
Yeah, it does
God.
that sometimes.
As we're going around, everyone give me, I don't know, 1 sentence of what you remember of last week as a form of recap. Alvina, go.
Howdy! Boss fight time!
Sounds about right. Dr. Zormir.
Constructs. Hi.
Very appropriate. Fuck you.
Hello there. Giant silver bird thing.
Oh, also burger.
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 Okay.
Burger.
We'll do Gwent at the end because they weren't here. Reverend Lou.
I forgot he's a reverend.
Decision making.
Yeah, there we go. It's up there. The point in eggs over easy.
I'm a wrestling commentator now.
Yeah, that was one of the best things.
And last but not least, Gwent, what have you learned from last week?
Fuck you's real cheap when it comes to buying charity burgers.
Yeah.
Like real petty cheap.
Well, no, actually, fuck you is that for everything. Zormir is pretty cheap.
He apparently doesn't understand the concept of a promotional item. And I am Chris McKenzie. I will be your DM for tonight's episode 59, The Art of Rebellion, Part 3, because they're going to keep calling it The Art of Rebellion until they meet the rebellion.
Yep.
Which genuinely
We're
might
gonna
take some
resist
while.
that.
Because we're looking at a meat sponge combat session today.
Yeah. So if you're not looking forward to a part 4 of that, that's a shame.
Let's see. Previously, the party came to the nest. They managed to explore around. They saw a giant coliseum. They entered the giant coliseum. It turns out that there's some challenges you can take at any point. They decided to take on a lunchtime activity after getting some burgers of, hey, let's go do the most difficult challenge they had, and inadvertently unlocked the ultimate super duper secret challenge with a fuck ton of cash prize money.
Which we're all like, we'll give it a shot, why the fuck not?
Yeah, why not? Let's go over to the DM's expertly prepared Colosseum map.
Oh yeah, you still haven't gotten a new Phoenix, have you?
No, I've decided to keep it like this. It's quite funny.
It is pretty funny. Everyone imagine the Dryad as a Phoenix if you weren't here last week. And if you weren't here last week, watch that stream after this
Who
one
the hell
to
were
get
you?
hilarious context.
Yeah, I always recommend at least starting with the part 1s of the arcs.
Yep.
We try and keep them short enough and self-contained, mostly because I don't think the players have the memory span to deal with something that happened 8 episodes ago either.
I barely have an episode span of 1 episode ago.
So, before we get into initiative
witness
order,
it.
as we are going straight into combat, there's a little, if you could all just imagine a little cutscene as a gargantuan platinum phoenix descends from the sky at the top of the Colosseum. It begins descending to just below the midpoint of this like 700-foot tall Colosseum tower, as it will be starting at about the 1 second. I put you underneath. Why are you suddenly at the top? Weird. It is going to be starting about 300 feet up.
Okay, that actually really matters for me.
It's a bird. It's going to hover in the air. What do you think this was? A run at it and hit it? No, you guys are going to have to do some fucking strategizing for this one.
Oh, I had a plan, but it needed to be 90 feet up for that plan to work, so...
Alas.
There was
Romeo can give you a boost.
there was a teleport like thing, wasn't there, stopping it from teleporting like certain distances?
No teleportation over 30 feet.
Yeah, that was
That
it.
is specifically
Oh, yeah,
only
yeah.
for one of the challenges. That's for the high-rise challenges rather than the combat one.
Oh,
So
okay.
no such limitation in this. That's because the point of those challenges is to get to the top, and just teleporting to the top seems like cheating,
Yeah, seems
and
fine.
Okay.
it's not very entertaining for the audience.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay.
Fighting a giant phoenix, they don't give a shit if you teleport up to it. If anything, that makes it more exciting.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, as far as you're aware, there is no teleportation limit
Hey,
on
guys.
here. I guess other than if you teleport out the Coliseum, it's deemed as forfeiting.
Yeah.
If you leave the fight, they're going to assume that you
ran.
You ran. You aren't
Hey.
intending to continue.
Hey, guys.
You just need to run up.
You can't just fuck off for an hour and get a short rest and come back.
Go short rest in the arena in a bubble of invulnerability. Does that also count as a forfeit?
No, I think the general consensus of it, the audience gets bored.
You get arrested for time wasting.
So if you throw an hour-long halftime show on while trying to get a short rest and holding off the Phoenix, maybe they'll allow it.
Hey, Point, you're
Okay.
up.
I've got an idea.
What?
Bob, do you have enlarged reduce prepared?
Mm,
Are we going to go plan T-Rex again?
No.
Okay, I was just curious. I have to specify that now.
I was thinking if fuck you is enlarged, he could dimension door himself and Alvina up on top of the Drider or Phoenix.
unfortunately, no.
Ah.
Oh,
I've got enhanced ability.
I have a request. Any of us that have anything that can give this thing disadvantage on strength saves, this will be useful. Because then it's not in the air anymore.
The person would
Because
probably
if a
have
thing
that
with
is
wings,
outside their,
if a thing with
outside and
wings
far
has
away.
0 speed, it falls. And I can give it 0 speed for a turn.
I already gave it.
Oh, I could give it 0 speed as well.
Ooh, then do that. It might have a way to float. Because it is a giant phoenix golem. Its wings might be for show. But it's worth a try.
Oh crap! No, I can't do it.
Oh, do you not down? Wait a
I've
minute.
already used the spell slot for it.
Wait a minute. It says gargantuan.
Mm-hmm.
I have an idea.
Oh,
If
no.
you grapple,
Well-
if you grapple something, it's got 0 speed, right?
Correct.
Cool. Look, how many charges of that polymorph you got left?
Alright, I'm also switching Abby out for a support round,
Okay, cool. We got
Okay.
Yeah.
as we are officially, as this is going a little more into full combat than just, I'm gonna throw some golems at you for fun.
Yeah.
So we are switching to full combat. As far as you're aware, they're probably not going to try and finish you off if you go unconscious. They do seem to have medics on standby in the arena shadows.
Yeah, this is we're gonna do it for fun. There is probably, unless unfortunate accident, we're not gonna get killed.
Yeah, unless you get somehow one-shotted to death, which you're like level 11, and it's powerful. It's not that powerful.
It's okay. Thank you for not making it able to do over 120 damage in a single hit. It's appreciated.
At some point, it just gets harder to like one-shot you accidentally.
Yeah.
I think it's once you get past level 3, you're pretty safe.
Usually. Outside of boss monsters, at least.
And depending on if the point also jumps in, I just realized Quinn's tiny down here. The point, as you're up in the speaker stand, that I'm just gonna put over here on the edge. Lucas Nightfall also shows up in your shadow, having gotten bored just watching, and is now making commentary behind your commentary.
Of course.
There's 3 commentators in the commentator box now.
Oh, suddenly things have just gotten
Every
interesting.
commentator's hijacking the other one.
The point, why didn't you say that your party was insane?
I'm fairly sure I did.
You did, actually.
But this is a whole new level.
You
Finally,
really,
some entertainment.
you really undersold the insanity of this part.
Even Lucas Nightfall might get involved. A Platinum Phoenix. So Lucas might also jump in for support rounds. By which I mean Lucas will be available for support rounds as they do have teleportation abilities which might prove useful to the party.
True.
A reminder of all of your support actions when we get to it. Given that this combat is like halfway through, and everyone got enough screen time last episode, I'm just going to activate the support rounds from the get-go. Normally I only delay those to give the players opportunity to shine for if they one-shot my monster in one round, which has happened several times.
Sorry.
It's entirely possible you might just defeat this Phoenix in one round as well. I have tried to make it a challenge, but we'll
It's
see.
300 feet up. I don't think we can one-shot it in one round because of that. Even if we get
Who
real
knows?
lucky.
So yes, you do have Lucas and Abigail, and you have Sawed Off just as a constant passive whenever you want to take them out. The only one you don't have is Jones, who's back on the ship. Cool. With that, is there anything anybody would like to say before we get into combat initiative?
No.
Nah, man.
Gwen can be wherever Gwen wants to be and can jump in wherever they want with their movement. I don't think it matters where about you are.
Fairly sure Gwent can lap the arena if they want to.
Or maybe in the city.
You could use the power of plot convenience to have just arrived at this exact moment if you'd like, having made your way there and heard all the commotion a little while ago. Or during the cutscene, as the Phoenix descends and all the players just watch for 5 minutes.
You just hear this in the background.
But with that, you hear the robot now? Is it just announcer bot? Announcer bot.
Announcer bot 2.5 or something like that.
You hear announcer bot 2.5. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Platinum Phoenix itself descending upon on high. Let's see how long it takes to warm up. As a reminder for those first seeing the Platinum Phoenix or new to the arena, the Platinum Phoenix is the grand design of the Golem Feather Incorporated. It is equipped with 6 psionic mind chips, and is known to have a strategy rating in the S+ tier. Now, it does also adapt and learn on the go, so give it some time, folks. The longer this battle goes on, the more sophisticated the Phoenix gets.
Ooh.
Let's find out what happens. As Zormir, we start off the initiative with you having managed to get the initiative jump on the Phoenix, and it looks like since I reordered everything, Lou's also managed to get a jump on the Phoenix. Lucky for them. But Zormir, you're floating in the air. This Phoenix is 300 feet up, minus whatever you were. I think you were 50 feet up.
No, I was.
Zombie just punched the
you
thing
dropped,
on the
didn't
ground.
you?
Zombie was
Yeah.
on the
There you
ground.
go.
Just punched the thing.
I'd never reduced it. I've reduced your height to 0.
Because I came down and punched that.
Yeah.
I'd appreciate if you could deal with the stone golem behind me, because I'm not gonna be able. I've got other things to concentrate on, and I do not want to get slowed.
Yeah. I'm moving forward to attack this thing.
It's appreciate.
Right. First attack.
And you're coming up, was this Golem, Stone Golem 2?
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, your punch just misses as the Golem just kind of pulls up his forearm and blocks and kind of like glances off your armor, redirecting the energy punch.
Alright. Second hit.
However, that one, you come square in and get a solid hit on him. What damage type did you set it to?
It was
Force.
set to force.
I don't think it matters now that you could choose, just as long as it's not psychic.
Not psychic.
You do a solid chunk out of him. You can see a powderized stone falling from the impact zone, but it is still standing. Is there anything else you'd like to do for your turn?
Oh shit! It's still up. Let's see. Do I have anything?
Are all
Bonus
3 of
act?
the little golems blooded by? I know the iron golem and the other stone golem are, but I don't know if that one is.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I believe, yep, all of them are bloodied.
I was gonna say we did a fair chunk of damage to all of them last time.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if all of them were or if just. I remember the Iron Golem was, and I remember the one next to you is. I couldn't remember if this one was as well.
If I move 5, moved.
Is that your turn, or are you doing anything else?
I'm trying to figure out how much I moved and to how much I could go up if I grab you and pull you up the way. But that's also
Do
my...
do you still have fly on?
Yeah.
You've moved about 30 feet, I think? Because you're about here. Ish. You're in that kind of area.
It was 3 squares away. And
15 feet. So you've got 45 left.
how far up could I get Alvina if I grabbed you and pulled you up?
I'm not that heavy. You can probably lift me. Alvina's
Yeah.
surprisingly
You can fly.
lightweight.
Yeah, well, we'll say Alvina doesn't impact your movement speed.
Alvina's 140 pounds. So she's not the most heavy person in the world.
You have a decent amount of strength.
Yeah.
So it's another 5 to there.
Which is 20 feet.
Still in the...
So you've got 40 feet up, if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab you and go.
I allow
let's
regrab.
leave these things to someone else.
Alvina's looking up, like, she's straight up doing the Thor Ragnarok bit of, yes! When the Phoenix came in.
Let's get you up there.
All right, now Zormir, are you leaving the stone golem's reach as you do this?
Yeah, I will be as soon as I actually go up. Because that's... As soon as I start going up, after 5 feet, I'd be out of his reach.
Then, and since this is a new session and new initiative order, and I can't remember if he had a reaction or not, he's getting a reaction. He is going to take a punch at you as you turn your back on him.
I have a real...
Go for it.
I have a question, by the way.
Is
that... Please tell me the Iron Golem doesn't have 10-foot reach, otherwise it's going to take one from him as well.
That's a good question. That's a good question. Let's have a look. Oh, the sword does have a 10-foot reach. Yes, they do.
You got the Zormir armor.
Luckily, Alvina's not moving under their own control, so it's only Zormir getting hit. But to be fair, the Zormir's got a ridiculous AC.
Exactly.
I assume a 15 misses.
Misses.
As we come in from the Iron Golem in here, as well, they had a plus 13 to hit. Another 15
Hey,
though.
they're rolling
Unfortunately, 2
bad.
low rolls. Zormir, as you do some impressive acrobatics, you're grabbing Alvina and manage to avoid the 2 swings at you. You're able to rise into the air. Remind me, how high are you going?
40. He can go 40 with his remaining movement if he wants to go the full lot.
All right, so you and Alvina, I'll set you both at 40 on your characters. I normally use the blue box for this. Alrighty then, Lou Grim, it is your turn. What would you like to do? There's still a couple golems on the ground and the giant phoenix up above. It looks like it is readying up. It's spread its wings, and you can see that there appears to be the glow of arcane, almost circuitry along the inner sides of all of its metallic wings, and it is beginning to light up. What would you like to do?
Cool. I've got a great mental image of this thing. I'm really sad there's no picture from my brain because it looks magnificent. Oh, that's so cool.
Lou Grim, your turn.
I'm gonna
Your move, Reverend.
take a shot at the Stone Golem 2.
Get it.
Stone Golem 2, go ahead and make that shot.
It's my hypocrisy.
Crit!
Oh, damn!
As you come in with 3 shots, your first one hits, the second, just from the recoil of the first hit, and pushes the golem out of the way of the second, but puts it squarely into the hit off the third, as boom, 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 boom. Let's have a look here.
That was good damage, too.
I'd just like to see the Reverend's finger gun and like fanning the hammer.
As you do some decent damage to it, it's looking bad, but it is holding on by the
Skin of
last
its-
magics of its stone form.
skin of its
Lugrim,
form.
is there anything else you'd like to do for your turn?
I
Don't think you got a bonus action, do
don't
you?
know if I have a feature that in something to do with crits. I'm sure I have.
Oh.
Uh,
Feature to do with crits. It's nothing I gave you, I don't believe.
Nothing I can think of.
is it in your feats or trades?
I'm just looking in there.
Oh, it might be. There might be something in Sorcerer actually. One moment.
Well, I don't think it's going to impact the Phoenix's next turn.
Yeah, I'll quickly look it up. If we
So you guys have a look at that. Pop a message into the chat if it's just extra damage, and I'll just apply the extra damage, and I'll retcon anything if needed. But while you're doing that, the Phoenix is going to begin its turn. And let's have a look here. Which one does it want to do first? None of you have taken a shot at it yet, so I think it is just going to do an attack first, just to kind of gauge your strength. So let's have a look. Oh, to fair, it can do both. Okay. Interesting. Okay. As the light underneath its feathers begins to glow, it begins emitting sparks of lightning as suddenly forming almost a wind wall around it. The Platinum Phoenix. Why am my tongue getting tied on platinum? The Platinum Phoenix begins using its ability. It's just regular arcane ability. It's not casting this of warding thunder.
Ooh.
As a 20. Is it 20 foot? Yeah, it's 20, right? Yeah. A 20-foot radius around the creature. Let's just assume 20 from the creature because you don't need to worry about diameters. I don't want to
No,
calculate how big the creature is and stuff. Just a 20-foot radius around the creature begins almost crackling with this, what looks to be wind with the occasional kind of lightning flash crackling in between the swirling vortex around it. So it seems to have a high, dense wall aura of wind crackling with lightning that is giving off a little bit of a crackling thunder, like quiet thunderous noise. You're not quite hearing the massive booming. It seems to be localized only to in the field. But we'll worry about that once you enter it, should you dare to enter it.
It's got freaking Druid Hurricane active. Jesus. Like Druid from Diablo Druid specifically. I think just put
Let's go ahead and
Hurricane
put...
around it.
Let's have a look here. Let's give it a nice little pale green. There you go, a nice little aura effect around it. Now don't worry about those on the ground. It is obviously 300 feet up, so until you get 280 feet up, you don't need to worry about this just yet.
Is it moving down, or is it stayed up there?
It is just hovering, kind of just slowly flapping its wings in an idle animation at the 300 mark. It appears to be analyzing the scene first.
Him reviewing the situation.
The situation. But that is what that is doing. That is its full action to do that. Its 3 legendary actions come off cooldown. Lugrim, was there anything? Did you discover anything to do with your crit?
I couldn't find anything.
That's fine. It is now the Iron Golem's turn, and the Iron Golem. Does it have its recharge? Everything's refreshed.
Yeah, but it hadn't previously. The Stone Golem had its ability refreshed, but the Iron Golem hadn't yet. But
You guys were up 40 feet.
Yeah.
Ooh, interesting. I actually don't think the Golem has anything for you two. So
Sorry,
I
guys.
guess it's going too far away to get to anyone just yet. It's gonna hold its action for now. On a DM known trigger. And it's gonna hold its position there to kind of recalculate what's going on. Stone Golem 1, however, I believe. Did we ever stop the levitation? Is it still
No,
just
it's
levitating
still
there?
levitating.
It's
It's
still
gonna try and
levitating.
swing itself around and try and like get to the party. Abigail's technically no longer there. She's now just nebulously anywhere in the arena where she needs to be.
It's fine. She was kept walking out of its range anyway because she's got the halberd. So
Yep. So, and it's just gonna try and like almost try and fail to swim through the air towards you.
it's
Yep.
decided to just front crawl.
Yeah, it literally can't move.
Yeah.
But it's gonna hold its action as it's kind of sweeping around to, I guess, punch Fukyu if it gets into range. Fukyu, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay. Yeah. So the first thing that I wanted to do isn't gonna work, which is like teleporting Alvina up there.
Right.
Because previously I'd up leveled my Sylvan Strike. Looking at it, there was no reason to, because it's the same damage either way. Would you be okay if I did that as a 5th level rather than the 6th?
Yep, I'm fine with that.
Cool. In that case, then
It's because it's normally only available to Ranger, which doesn't have 6
yeah.
levels.
Yeah, there is no
Yeah.
upcast of it really. So in that case, it's about 300 foot up, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Fucky's gonna dimension door onto its back.
Well, we find out what the hurricane does.
And get breezy.
Ballsy. All right. As you materialize inside the warding thunder, your ears are suddenly subjected to just the constant roaring, piercing sound of electrical explosions all around you. As I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Con save.
You got this.
Come on, fuck you.
8.
I don't.
Oh, 10,
10.
sorry.
I don't think a 10 makes it somehow. Just got a feeling that a 10 isn't gonna do it.
I'm
You
trying
could
to decide
destiny
where.
it
Yeah,
unless you want to go deaf.
yeah.
It might
the-
just
the-
end your concentration if you fail.
Yeah,
as
maybe.
well.
No, so that I'm gonna leave it. I'll take whatever comes.
See what happens.
All right, mate. You're in a thunderstorm right now. Do that.
You can ride the storm.
Right, the storm. You take 35 thunder damage,
35. Okay.
and apparently you're knocked prone. But
On its back.
okay, you're on its back. Give me a fate roll. Just to, it's gonna need to be a really low roll to fuck you over. But let's let fate decide how precarious your back situation is here.
Ooh.
How really low? How really low?
So,
we
unfortunately
talking?
for you, would you like to do anything for right now's results?
You're about to die. I think. By the way, you're about to take max fall damage.
I mean, falling is fine because I'm 300 foot up. I can dimension door like in a round or two because it's only like 60 foot full speed that you
True.
do.
Yeah.
Wait, why do you seem to think it's 60 foot fall speed? Have you got something specific on you?
Well, that's usually what it is in D&D.
Yes,
That's not what
usually.
it usually is in D&D.
Is it not?
It's 60 foot full speed if you have Featherfall.
Ah,
The character falls 500 feet at the start of their turn. Every
Okay.
round.
yeah, I'll definitely
You
do
can
that then.
dimension
Yeah, I'm
those
just saying
when
that.
you be
I don't
cutting
know.
it very fine.
You're about to take the entire.
That's a bit better.
Unfortunately, a 19 doesn't succeed.
The fate
Oh.
roll.
Oh.
The fate on the fate.
Oh, on the fate roll. No, yeah, that's
It's a very low. It's a very low requirement to fail. 19 doesn't make
to
it.
fair,
What?
To be fair, it wasn't a 1, so I wasn't going to have you immediately fall, but you were going to be on a curved part of the back, and you were going to start sliding, and you were going to fall next round.
Fair enough.
I also need to do a contract for levitate as well.
You can,
It's
19
half
though,
the
you're in like a little divot. You're like in a little bowl on the back of its back. You are perfectly safe just
Yeah.
sitting there.
Oof.
The
Levitate
stone
well.
golem just drops the what was it, 5-10 foot that I said?
Yeah, it's
I think you put it up 5 foot. No, I think you put it up 10
Yeah.
foot. Let's go 10 foot. Is it immune to non-magical damage? It's immune to non-magical
Yeah.
damage, so unfortunately it doesn't take fall damage. Otherwise I would have given it a d6. The
It's
ground
just-
is not magical.
Weird point, Geddon is actually magical full damage. The ground is actually magical and Geddon. Weird bit. Never come up. But...
Just put
And-
up there.
So yeah, that's on the ground now. Because I've not actually moved, I'm gonna stand up.
Oh, that was weird.
Yeah, fair enough. You do so.
Well, I say stand up. He's gonna like stand,
On his
crouch, sort
knees.
of. Yeah.
Yeah, I get you. There's strong winds, that kind of stand.
He's not gonna like stand straight up because he'd just be bolstered again.
Oh, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
Get his hand out in front of him to stop the wind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stand up slightly in waves.
Hey, everybody.
But yeah, that'd be fuck his turn.
Nice.
All right. That is Fukyu. At the end of Fukyu's turn, because I only do these at the end of the player's turn for the makes it more fair, makes it more fun. The Platinum Phoenix is going to use one of its legendary actions to do a construct repair procedure.
Oh.
Son of a bitch.
As it is going to kind of tilt its beak down towards one of the golems, and it is going to shoot a little almost dart of platinum crackling with energy into one of the golems. I'm going to pick Stone Golem 2. 1 second.
It's a medevac. It's a giant medevac.
And it is
Drew,
going
I'm
to
gonna
start
counterspell that.
repairing
It's
the
not a spell.
construct
Not-
It's
using
got the darts
platinum
from-
nanobots.
Yeah, it's not a
It's
spell,
got-
Lou. It's not a spell.
It's got the darts from fucking Overwatch.
Yeah, it's got what's her name's darts. What's she called? Anna. It's got Anna darts.
And that's-
And it is going to heal. It's going to heal quotations. It's going to repair the golem by 32 hit points.
That's a cool mechanic. I like that a lot.
What the fuck did it just do?
Well, the golem's coming back together, so I'm assuming fixing it.
Oh shit.
Alvina, with your amazing
Yeah.
vision, you can see the small platinum creatures scuttling over the golem and doing repair jobs.
Ooh, it has little bugs on its darts.
Oh, it's nanobots.
It literally is nanobots, but Alvina definitely doesn't know what a nanobot is. She's just gonna call it. It's got
Alvina
little
won't.
bugs. It's got little bugs all over it that are fixing it. It's what Alvina's gonna say.
Stone Golem 2 is similarly going to take the held action for now, just because everyone else is fucking God knows where.
It's a flying and part from freaking a Lou over there.
They'll eventually turn on Lou, unfortunately for Lou.
Yeah, Lou on
But
his
for
own
now,
on the ground.
You can
Alvina's
at least
just gonna,
wait around.
Abigail's just gonna bolt, I think, compared to...
But Gwent, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I think just come into the actual Colosseum, just start shouting down at Lou. Lou's it a death match? Are you all in trouble?
We might.
Which one? No, which one will get you to
I'm
help?
shouting to Lou.
Apparently,
Yeah.
we just defeat it to get the money.
Oh, but it's not a death match. It's just a, unconscious match.
I mean, I guess we could kill it.
He's asking if we're going
No,
to
no,
die. Not...
Well, Lou doesn't know that. We can't.
Yeah, Lou does. Okay. Well, I'm just going to give Lou some thumbs up from the stands. Like, go on, my son. Have
Yes,
fun,
Gwen.
I suppose.
Alvina's gonna turn her head and just wave at Gwen because she can definitely see him. Hey, Gwen!
What, Gwent here?
Yeah, he's over there. You probably like hard spot.
Alright. While you guys also decide on your next support round, I'm going to take a quick 5 seconds there because I need more water and I have a slight tickle at the back of my throat. That's a pain.
Oh, that's so annoying. Yeah.
So I'm going to get some water to deal with it, and I'll be back in a second.
For our support action,
What does the other guy do? Because
he's got the.
I
He's
mean-
Lucas. He's Lucas.
He can do a couple of things.
Targets 2 creatures within 60 feet of each other and switches their locations.
Last week he had 2 things.
I remember he
You do
cut.
that,
Yeah,
you
but remember Chris cut down the support actions because we've got a shit ton of people, so we don't have to keep track of them all.
and
Abby's got 2.
unfortunately,
Abby's just got 2 because she has attack or make someone else attack.
Yeah.
I think
So I've
Abby
got
should,
2 as well.
Yeah, it's
I
probably
mean-
worth getting Abby to attack one of the golems on the floor.
because
Yeah, one
'Cause
might
there's
die. One might die, like from
Yeah.
the one that's immediate there.
Stone Golem 1 is quite bad.
Yeah, 2 just got repaired, so probably not a good bet.
And Stone Golem 1 is closest to Abby,
Yeah.
and it's now on the ground as well, so
Yeah.
it's probably going to go after her soon anyway.
Well, she's nebulous at the moment, so she can't be attacked because she's ally.
We've got Quantum Abby.
Yeah, we've got Quantum
Yeah.
Abbey. But the Iron Golem's probably like too far out for like makes sense moment. Really. Even the Iron Golem probably the best choice, but makes more sense to go for the little stone golem. Also, Alvina definitely wants you guys to kill these stone golems more, because they're actually more of a pain in the ass to her than the Iron Golem. Fucking slow.
Oh yeah. So I'm going to be summoning Point Bot soon, which I'm going to attempt to summon it on the back of the thing.
Phoenix.
We want the one that does heat metal damage or the one that slows.
I would say slow.
It's a complete custom thing, so I don't know. We have no idea if it's in immunities. It might have the
Yeah.
same as the Iron Golem where it can heal.
I
from
mean,
it.
regardless, it's probably got some legendary saves.
Yeah, so just if you get a slow through,
Hmm
it'll help, I think. Also, if it does get slowed, then this fight will be a little easier.
Yeah.
Rather than just a bit of extra damage, which we're okay at dealing damage this party.
And
Yeah.
then slow one out then.
Yeah, I think
Need
the
to
slow's
get-
good. Which is a slow one? Is it stone?
The real problem is, but not hitting fuck you.
Wait a minute. Is it the stone one that makes it slow?
I mean,
Is it the same as
the
these stone golems? Yes, Rue, I know you like the point bot.
fuck you might be able to get through, like, make the saves as well. But it's
I-
fine. At the moment, I've only got things that I can just use an action for anyway.
I've got
Granted-
something I'm gonna try once I'm a bit closer anyway.
Okay.
Since I won't be able to get into hitting range, I can use another spell to try and.
I'm back.
Alvina's going to try and gravity well out of the air if she can.
So I will say my plan is to attempt to disrupt the runes that are controlling it,
Ooh.
Alright.
mostly by attacking it with a knife to destroy the runes. But you know,
Hey, it might work.
it might be an idea.
If you change the runes enough, you know.
Do you have to spell magic? We just start cancelling the runes that make it work. Turn it off.
Yes.
Did Gwen
If everyone has the on-off cantrip.
Yeah.
do anything other than cheer on?
No, just wanting to see if it's a life or death thing. If it's not, then not getting involved to fight a bird that fucking big.
It might kill us.
I mean, might. It has done nothing yet.
What did we decide to do for our support round?
Abby,
We're gonna
Abby.
go with Abby.
yeah.
Abby
Abby's
go
gonna
and
fight.
smack Stone Golem 1 a couple times.
Okay, so we're gonna use her melee attacks.
Yeah, attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, nobody used within 60 feet, hilariously enough, but... so we can't get her other buff for that attack, but oh well.
She
Is Luna-
hits.
You're not within 60 of her.
Technically, you have to be in 60 of the golem because that's what she's hitting.
Yeah.
She has to be within 5 of the golem.
You're like over here. This is her limited range.
I'm 60 feet away from her, but further away.
No, no.
from
To
the
be fair,
golem.
she has a 10-foot reach. She's actually like that would be a 70 because she can be 10 away from the golem. I'll allow it.
Hey, you're on the line. You're barely there, Lou. You're literally on the end of the arrow.
Lean forward a bit.
Yeah, but doesn't Abigail just proc melee attacks though?
And saving throws. It just was saving throws.
Is it saving
It's
throws?
like +2 to saving
Attack
throws.
and saving throws until the next round. It might come up. You never know.
To be fair, Luke could do with a +2 on his attacks.
Yeah.
But Abby goes in and does 20 damage to the golem.
And a girl.
As well as provides Lou with some
Moral support.
how do I word this? Well, it's supposed to be inspiration effectively because she's being a commander in training.
Mm-hmm.
As she is inspiring Lou to be as skilled as her.
Would it not be rallying?
Rallying,
Rallying
yeah.
work, yeah.
So you have a +2 to attack and saving throws until the next support round, or until round 10 of the support round. So for 1 round.
Thanks, Abby.
Basically till the end of your turn. Unless for some reason you do a reaction before then. Interesting. Anyway, moving on. Alvina, it is your turn. You are hovering 40 foot off the ground. What would you like to do?
Alvina is looking to see if she's got something she can actually do.
Because what's the range on your gravity bar sword?
90. It's big,
Yeah,
but
so-
not that big.
And considering like you're about 260 feet away from the Phoenix.
Yeah, not useful yet. I'm kind of thinking, do I have something that I can throw at the golem? The iron golem on the ground for now.
Have you got any javelins?
Not magical ones. What random shit do I have in my inventory?
Can you
Look at
can you
Sans.
throw? I was gonna say, can you throw your hammer?
It'll heal it.
Only the iron
Yeah,
one.
that's why.
I know, but the other one, it's not
never
going to
had the
die.
hammer last week.
It's not going to die in one hit from me throwing the hammer because it just got repaired. I want to try and actually kill one of them, which would be nice. Do I have a thing? That won't work. That probably won't work. That might work. I don't know what that does. I don't know what this does either. That's unuse. I didn't realize I still had those. Good to know. Going through my inventory is like, oh, I have that still. That's useful.
At the point, you're up next after Alina.
That won't be useful.
You need to use some time there before
I
you
might need a minute. I don't know what to do. I'm going
That's
to
fair.
throw something magical at the iron golem. I'm just going to look through to see what I've got. So we can move on until then.
I'll drop you under the points initiative. The point, what would you like to do for your turn?
Yep, got unmuted. I'm going to turn to announce and say, well, announce spots. I don't think they're going to be able to do this without some help, so I'll be right back. And
I've found something. Can I have it for MacGuffin's sake? Because I've got it on my list. I'm pretty sure it's probably back on the ship. Can I have it for funny?
Maybe, but we'll get to that after
Yeah.
the point.
Yeah, I just found something very
I'm gonna-
funny in my inventory.
dash around and just try and get close enough to this to actually do anything.
Audience members, it looks like we have a new contestant entering the arena. One and the only, my fellow announcer bot, The Point.
Forgot he thought you were a robot.
Oh, you ain't seen announce spots yet.
As Lucas just takes a drag on their cigar. Yes, finally, shit's hit the fan, and that is where I shine. Let's get into it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was going to ask, how high up are we right now? We were on the 4th floor.
Every 4 is roughly 100 foot up, so you're 400 foot up. Hilariously, you're above the Phoenix.
Oh, that's actually useful.
You
Okay.
can jump on him. Or it.
You know what? Lucas actually is going to run around with you.
They're for, what's the move? What's the
Point has a
thing?
new shadow.
What's the thing with I can't remember his name actually. Shit.
What
You
are
do
you thinking of?
the classic slow-mo beach run. That one.
Oh,
Baywatch.
Chariots of
Baywatch, you're doing the
Fire.
Baywatch run,
Alright.
just around the side of the arena.
Down. This-
Or it's $1 Million Man running.
Oh, $1 million
yes.
man, that'd work too. I just imagine it's the slow-mo, it's funnier.
I don't know, Steve Austin.
I have found something so weird in my
At
inventory.
the point was were you just dashing around or were you doing anything else?
Actually, it's a long way.
Alvina, what's your plan?
Okay, so for pure hilarity, this definitely isn't on her, but it's a random item I've picked up. I have an anchor, apparently, that I stole, a gold anchor. Can I just throw it at the golem?
I'll allow it.
It's just called Big Ass Magic Gold Anchor. I don't think we ever found out what it was, but so I'm gonna,
Probably not.
I've got one. It just found it. It's like, oh, I have this. Pitch it at the Iron Golem.
It's probably from the Oni's palace. Everything there was gold.
think
Exactly.
So, yeah. I think-
It's
think
in
it
the
was
Only
Only
Palace loot. I just don't think we ever found out what it was.
Yeah,
It's
I remember
just
there
a
being
anchor.
a big ass anchor.
Oh, I think it's
there.
because it's literally just an anchor. I was just reflavoring stuff as gold. That's the entire loot table.
Ah,
It's either magic item reflavored as gold or random ass item reflavored as gold.
yeah. I'm gonna throw an anchor at the at the Iron Golem.
You got some
Alright,
bludgeoning damage there.
I'm just going to assume you're proficient in throwing anything at anyone, so go ahead and just make me an attack roll.
I'll
improvise
use
weapon.
I'll use my Amethyst Dragon weapon for the attack because it is just base attack. It's. I want to destiny it because it's funny if I destiny it.
Otherwise, you've miscalculated the.
Yay!
Hey.
Bang!
And which one was this? Were you throwing at the iron or
Iron
this?
Golem.
The iron. It smashes down into the iron golem. He takes a full whopping on the head. Unfortunately, a gold anchor is not magical in any
Is
way
this
other
magic on it? I don't know if it actually is magic, but I wrote
than.
magic on it. I might
It
for a joke.
says magic on it.
It says it's magic on it. On my item description, I have big ass magic gold anchor. I don't know if it actually was or if it was a joke at the time. Oh, so fuck it. I don't know if it's even
I need to
magical.
have a look into this.
That's right. Did you give us a magic anchor, or was it a joke at the time that I can't remember?
It would just be. It would be typical of the only king to put some gold arcanite on it.
That's what is it actually magic? That's what I was going to ask the GM. Is it magic?
Well, apparently it wasn't worth me noting down anywhere.
It's a probably joke.
I'm going to assume it's just a common magic item of some variety, but I'm going to allow it to be magic.
Golden arcanite.
Anchor! Bang!
Thin plated gold arcanite. It's
Oh, fucking no.
it's the thinnest of arcanite layers on this. It's
It's a sentient anchor. It's got no other magic. It's just got a brain.
Let's see. It's a giant ass anchor. Yeah, I'll let it do a DA. It's pretty heavy. I'm gonna take that 10 bludgeoning damage here. It's gonna take 10 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, I'm fine with this.
It takes it.
Bang!
Alvina, is that your turn? Would you like to do anything else?
I can't do anything else because Zome is currently holding me up.
Yep,
So-
that's fair. Then at the end of your turn, I'm gonna have the Phoenix actually just seeing the Iron Golem getting hit, and also because I'm pretty sure it now has the lowest hit point, it is going to do its reconstruction repair procedure. Where's my notes? There it is. The construct repair procedure. And that's this one. So it's going to heal the Iron Golem by 19. But that is Alvina and the points turn. It is now your second support round. You can do everything but Abigail's ability to attack twice. What would you like to do?
Point. Do you want to use Lucas's ability for something?
There's not really anything we can do from here. It's two people within 60 feet, and within 60 feet of us, there is each other.
You can do you two. You just switch your. Badoon!
Yeah. Two of us next to each other.
Lucas can teleport.
Can we get Sod off to do something?
Sodoff isn't current. Yeah, Sodoff is still currently in his key.
Okay.
Would let him out of the key be one we could do.
Yeah, I'm fine just using it as just setting him up for next round. This works for me.
Yeah, and Sodoff will just like throw the key off the edge of the Phoenix, essentially. Then.
Well, keep it up there because then it's.
Yeah, because he's not going to attack the Iron Golem.
Right,
He's just
right,
going to heal. Is the main point as well. We don't know anything about the Phoenix, so.
Zormir, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Let me at him.
How far are we?
We're 40 feet off the ground. We're 260 feet away from the Phoenix. We got a bit.
260. So
If you dash, we still aren't in range. For reference.
still aren't in range for your gravity.
Yeah, if you dash, we're not in range for gravity.
Yeah, and if even at my going this the one, I am in range to do that spell anyway. Right, we'll dash up the
120 feet.
And I believe that's 100, right?
120.
120.
120. Oh yeah, it's 6, isn't it? Okay, that puts you up at 160 foot above the ground. Then, over halfway towards the Platinum Phoenix. Let's finish up the legendary actions here at the end of Zormir's turn, and who currently has the lowest? I believe that's Stone Golem 2 again. So let's go ahead and throw a little bit extra healing for him, just so that way they're actually useful to the Phoenix, given how close to death they are.
Jesus, this thing keeps rolling high for the Stone Golem too. Damn.
Nice. Lou Grim, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go after Stone Golem 1.
You got something real big for it. We might need it. We might need to bust out the big guns now. What you got?
In that case, let's go for Chromatic Orbit level 5.
Oof. Nice.
Okie dokie.
Let's see.
What element, and make sure it's not one that they're going to absorb. Well, not absorb.
We don't
but
know if I don't know if the Stone Golems can absorb any. The iron can, but.
As far as the party is aware, you don't believe Stone Golems, at least base Stone Golems, do not. So unless this alternative world has some funky rules going on in terms of golems,
Which it might.
Which it might.
Possible.
It's an entirely new world.
Let's go for Acid.
That seems fitting. I like that.
Alright, so acid on Stone Golem 1, was it?
Yeah.
God damn it.
I'm gonna Destiny
Yeah.
that.
Yep, that's fair. There's a lot of damage otherwise if not.
It's +2 to hit as well because of Abby.
Yeah, but 12 doesn't
I
hit
know,
either.
a natural one wouldn't hit regardless, but I'm reminding you
Go
for the
ahead
next roll.
and
16?
no.
No, it's 17.
Ah!
It needs.
Do you have a
Oh,
bardic
if only there was
inspiration?
some sort of luck ability you had, Luke.
Yeah, I'm gonna bend luck.
Yes.
Any ability that you just needed a 1 on. Alright, go ahead and roll me your d4. I don't think it matters because you literally just need a 1. I'm going to go ahead and take the first damage and deal 38 acid damage to the creature. As you begin melting it away, it is still standing, however, while still prone on the ground. I guess like just kind of standing there on the ground doesn't actually have to be prone. But Lugrin, though, you do some decent damage to it. Is there anything else you'd like to do for your turn?
Nice one, Lou.
No, not much I can do.
That's all right. It is now the Platinum Phoenix turn. They're gonna continue with their Thunder Aura. They're gonna just continue that. They don't have to use an action or anything. What they are gonna use their action on, however, is one of their specialty moves. As it's You know, it's kind of recognizing. Does the Phoenix talk? The Phoenix doesn't talk. I'm just gonna have the announcer bot comment for him.
It squawks.
Ladies and gentlemen of the audience, it looks like the Platinum Phoenix has recalibrated its first round of strategy and has it looks like it's gearing up for a reconstruction. It looks like it's realized how useless the golems are in their current state. What with all the contestants flying up towards it. As it is going to look down and sending what appears to be almost a giant capsule-like missile. It is going to fire the missile at the Iron Golem.
Okay.
As Zorian Alvina, you're flying up, this giant platinum missile just shoots down before you.
What's the blast radius?
Impacts the golem, and rather than exploding, seems to almost melt into a God, what do you call the material? That's a viscous platinum liquid.
It's gonna give it
You mean-
wings, isn't it?
As it begins reprogramming and reconstructing as it does its construct reconstruction procedure.
Like Mercury.
And suddenly you see it kind of pulling around the feet of the Iron Golem as it evaporates away, revealing what appears to be new decked out
T1000.
padded feeting.
Okay. It's got bounce feet.
Can jump now.
The golem got hops.
As that is the Platinum Phoenix's turn, it is now the Iron Golem, and to the rest of the party looking on, you see smoke begin to billow out from under its feet.
Hell yes!
As the Iron Golem
Superman.
takes flight
Superman!
and begins racing up towards the party with 60 foot of movement. And you know what? It can dash, so it's gonna do that. It's got nothing else.
20,
As
Jesus.
40 feet
blasting up 120 foot on rocket propelled shoes.
Oh,
Or I guess
hell.
rocket propelled feet because it's just programmed into its feet now. Zormir and Alvina, you look down as an Iron Golem begins shooting up towards you. It is 40 feet beneath you, but that is its turn to dash up.
Oh, hell yeah. As
Stone
well.
Golem 1 is going to get up, and Stone Golem 1 is going to look around, see Lou, and is going to start running man at Lou. See, it can move 60 feet. So let's have a look there.
70 away.
Okay, it can get within like 10 feet of Lou, so let's go ahead and pop him there. Luckily, it is 10 feet away from you, though. You are not within its reach. But that's Stone Golem 1's turn, just to run towards you. Fuck you, it is your turn. What would you like to do on its back? And actually, at the start of your turn, unfortunately, you are still in this Warding Thunder. Gonna need another con save.
Okay. 12.
Ooh.
Ooh, unfortunately, 12 does not do it. As you take 48 under damage.
Ouch.
Ow.
Oh, I'm also pretty sure you're deafened as well, by the way.
They said you're the
That's fine.
hurricane.
Ma.
Yeah, one of the effects is it does deafen creatures in the area. Okay.
Okay. Okay, in that case.
Oh, it's also difficult terrain, by the way, if you hadn't assumed that, because it's whipping wind all around you.
Also makes sense.
That's fine. I don't get affected by magical difficult terrain.
Cool.
Okay. Fucky's gonna try this before he dies.
He's a
He's
moral.
Yeah. He's gonna draw out his wand of polymorph
Yes.
and
Ape.
Mm.
Ape Rex.
Just
Well,
turn
I'm
into T-Rex and
Yeah,
bite.
I'm trying to decide whether to polymorph myself or the Phoenix.
It might have the
But
same
this
thing
is
as
Phoenix.
it,
Be careful
it
when
might
you
have the same thing as the
polymorph
other
it,
golems
because
where it can't be shape changed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd say you.
Maybe.
I definitely say it might because it's like a golem thing
Golem
usually. And
thing,
it's,
yeah.
it's sort of a golem. It's a weird
Go for
golem,
you.
but it's sort of a golem.
A big
I'd
metal
go for you. And
Construct, yeah. Okay,
Actually,
then
can you
in that
polymorph a
case,
construct? Actually,
double check the spell.
it might actually
wording.
not work on constructs either way. But
no, I don't think it works on constructs.
it might be one of the spells that constructs are just immune to because they're not organic.
But
Yeah.
it might not include golems only because golems itself says it can't be affected by spells that would change its form.
Yeah, that's
Fair
what I mean.
enough.
It's
Okay.
like, even if it did, probably not these.
Okay, then. Yeah, so he's going to use his charge of the wand to polymorph himself into a giant ape.
Yeah.
Okay.
100% at some point when we've just been fucking around in like the meantime, you've turned Alvina into a T-Rex and you've been a giant ape and we've just like fucked around and fighting each other, haven't we? That's definitely happened at some point while we're bored.
Yeah.
You've turned it into Rampage.
No, King Kong. It's King Kong versus the
Yeah.
T-Rex.
Because he would have been knocked prone because of the thing, he would have stood up before he polymorphed himself as well.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Headlock it.
Yeah, because that's my action. I can't do anything else at the minute.
Hey, the ape's
Just
probably
grab
gonna at least-
on.
the ape's gonna at least keep you alive for a couple turns, hopefully from the thunder. So.
Um,
Bing!
would you allow a bonus action to try grip the back of this thing?
Yeah, that's fine. Honestly, I would allow that as an object interaction. That's fine.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so he's essentially holding on to the back of the thing then.
You know,
Sweat,
you know,
whispering
sight.
sweet nothings into its ear.
We whisper sweet nookings. Ook.
Probably can't hear him over all that thunder and wind.
I mean, Fuku's biggest problem is going to be the concentration checks
Yeah.
when he takes
Yeah.
damage.
You've at least got the giant ape's con now, which is probably better
Yeah.
than yours.
Beat
A
the
little
damage.
bit, yeah.
Hey, something.
Although, given that 48 would have been a 24 DC, better hope I don't keep rolling high on
Yeah.
this.
hmm
But Fuku, if that is you,
Yeah,
do
that's
that at
me.
the end of your turn. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it at the end of your turn, just because at the let's give the Iron Golem a chance. Let's go ahead and
I was gonna say, for flavor, would the Phoenix drop down by any feet because of this giant ape just appear on its
The
back?
extra weight.
Wait.
Yeah.
what do you believe the weight of a giant ape is?
It's size
Um,
huge, so it'd be
yeah,
a
it's
few
a huge
tons.
beast.
It'd be a few tons, like an elephant or something.
Mhm.
Uh,
Would it throw off its
I see-
flight?
I'll just Google what is the weight of an African elephant. That's like a good bet, right?
2.6 tons, I believe.
just move this here, and you said huge.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make you larger.
Seems a bit light, because isn't that like a baby elephant a ton?
Let's put you to the back.
Is that?
One moment. 6,000 kilograms.
go-
in
So-
ton.
Yeah, so that's about 6 tons.
Yeah, about 6. Yeah, about 6 tons.
Let's go 60 feet. I'll let it drop 60 feet from the sudden shift.
Cool.
60, so that'd be 240 it goes down to. Let me damn well click on this.
I think 2.6 might be like your average like Indian elephant maybe because Africans are a lot
Maybe.
bigger.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to move this back and forward in order to actually.
I've got an idea that I'm going to try
Oh.
ask about on my next turn.
You say 60 feet down from me where I was.
Yes.
I've got it. I'm in range if I jump. This is gonna be stupid, but I'm gonna try it.
I'd say hold your action and I can get us the rest.
Nah, I'm gonna try it on my turn because it'd be funnier. I also can't
But it
imagine.
drops down. It shoots the Iron Golem with a little bit more healing as it tries to catch up. Stone Golem 2's turn. Let's have him also just, I guess, run towards Lou.
Lou, you're about to get annihilated.
Wow, it also gets within like 10 feet of Lou. That's gonna be its turn, Gwent. Lou's looking in a pretty precarious situation there.
Remember when we said it's not a death match? Lou might get killed by accident.
This is no accident.
Just gets beaten down. Well, it's an accident because you're the one who's not flying.
They can't.
Neither can I. Yet.
Are you still doing okay, Lou?
Say no. Just say no.
Not for much longer, I don't think.
A support.
Ah! No!
Help! Lou just turns around, looks at Gwent, just goes, help.
Mouse help. Doesn't say the word.
Yeah, just goes, help.
Muscles
Okay,
contracting.
Then
Which muscles?
appearing next to
Oh,
Lou is
no.
going to be a celestial.
Oh!
Ooh.
This isn't going to be sus at all.
Getting in on the summoning game.
What kind
All
of
right,
celestial?
what? God, what is this one of the new ones? where you
Defender.
It's just this type.
Yeah.
Cool. So I don't have to actually
it's
select anything. Right. Okay. Cool. Makes my job
Yeah.
easier.
It's the defender one is the one I'm going for, if it helps.
Oh, I think I know that. Yeah, that's basically like dude in armor, shield, mace. I'm pretty sure is what that looks like, right? Like glowing.
Yeah.
Whatever you call it you want. Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen of the audience, what is this? It looks like we have a new contender, a celestial spirit cast by the centaur in the stands. Did somebody check their history to make sure they weren't an Empire spy? Let's hope so. As this fight is turning out to be quite the one of the century. Can the contestants prevail? Only time will tell.
I'd like to think the Celestial still looks cowardly like Gwen. Going,
No, it's wearing armor, so you can't tell it's screaming underneath its helmet. The look of abject terror.
Like,
Gwen,
it's huge,
can it-
mate, though.
Can it
Is this
attack
the
when it's
reverse
summoned? Does it get its own initiative?
It goes immediately after
Um,
Gwent, if it's those kind of spells,
yeah.
usually.
I imagine so. Like, shares takes a turn immediately after yours.
Yeah.
And obeys verbal commands.
Yeah, I
So
don't know.
I'm just going to
Bonk.
tell it to hit the golem.
All right, make your
look-
attacks. Pick whichever golem you want.
Looking at the components, do you have the golden reliquary?
Oh, there's a golden reliquary.
Yeah, it's a cost
Yeah.
item.
Worth at
As
least
long as
500
it's at
gold.
least 500 GP.
You literally could have gone and bought one
Yeah,
in the time that we weren't here last session. That's what you were buying.
or in the downtime.
Gwen, just take the golden idol from the ship.
Oh yeah, would that work? Fuck yeah!
It's a celestial idol.
Hell yeah! And it doesn't consume it, so yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just steal,
funny.
just steal the one you already have.
Hell yes.
Did that well for the second time.
Fire
Yeah,
for
so-
the greater good.
It's fine. The 24's good.
Yeah.
So
So-
the point you were going to say something as well.
I've immediately forgotten what I was going to say.
I didn't want to give you the opportunity. No worries then. Okay, spell attacks.
So those are two attacks. The first one hits. I'm guessing the natural one misses.
It does just automatically, regardless of what the AC is. Which one are you hitting? One or two?
Number one. Why not?
Number one. All right. How much damage?
That will be
D8
god,
plus 3. A D10
6
plus
plus 5, so 11.
11.
And Lou gets this many temporary hit points. 4 temporary hit points for Lou.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
And that's about all I'm doing.
All right. What did everyone want to do for the support round?
Abby's got her attacks back, right?
She does, yes.
Stab golem
Go.
1.
Abby Stabby.
Abby stabby.
Abby Stabby.
Yeah, I'd say golem 1.
Yeah.
Plus 8.
The one that hasn't been repaired yet is the main goal.
Comes in, and unfortunately, she just misses the last attack. However, she does get a good 13 damage on
Atta
Golem
girl.
1.
Kick its teeth in.
All right, Alvina, it is your turn. Oh, Lou, it also doesn't matter if she misses. It's literally just if she makes an attack roll, so you get +2 again.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
I have a question. I'm assuming the Phoenix is big enough because I'm barely getting it with the sword swing that I don't hit fuck you on its back. Just as a question, because I'm assuming it's that kind of big.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine. It is big enough to provide full cover just for base magic rules anyway. Do just be aware though, if it falls, fuck you's definitely falling.
Oh yeah, but sorry, buddy.
As long
Hope
as
you
fuck
survive.
you can hold on
Hope you
tight.
survive. Alvina is going to literally like feet onto like possibly onto Zobe's shoulders, leap up
What
just
the fuck?
20 feet flat into the air because she just can jump 20 feet flat. And she is going to swing about the big ass gravity sword and singularity slash the Phoenix.
Alrighty then. Oh, this thing's got some strength.
I
Okay.
assumed it would, but it's like, it's worth a try. 20's pretty high.
It has proficiency. It has to roll pretty damn bad to fail this.
Like it did? Yes! Timber!
I mean,
Now-
what's the
It
DC of it?
20.
20.
Literally had to roll in that one.
Yeah.
Now, as the audience knows, here in Alterra, we don't like using legendary resistances unless it's a all or nothing. It will just end the fight, and I feel like causing it to crash down doesn't count. So that bird is fucking plummeting. All right, one second. I gotta do things in order
How do you
first.
describe the
Come
look on fuck you's face?
Ooh.
Wait 1 second. What type is it? It's force. Does it have anything against? Oh, apparently it has resistance. Okay.
Ooh, good to know.
Platinum is resistant to force for some reason. That's fine.
Hell, golems have something, right? It's a big one.
I am going to have to also actually move this thing forward because it just will not let me click on it that far out. So that is going to be 24 damage. Which actually makes this next part a lot easier because it is concentrating on the warding thunder. So I am going to need to do a concentration check, which that's a Constitution saving throw. Yeah, so it has proficiency. Okay. Which I think it just automatically makes there.
Yeah, it
24.
doesn't have one, I'm assuming. So, hey,
So it is going to at least concentrate on that. However, its speed is reduced to 0, and while it has fly, it does not have hover. So it is going to... Now, you know what's hilarious about this?
What?
Technically, falling doesn't happen till the start of your turn.
Oh yeah.
It just starts falling.
Which means my plans can still work.
So for now, it is beginning... It's doing a Wile E. Coyote.
It's
currently just
cartoon
hovering.
logic.
Yeah, it's cartoon logic. It is hovering in the air there, but it has like almost flattened mid-air. Its wings no longer moving, and you can all tell it's about to fall. Not yet. Which is the important part.
Yep.
So it is now in the beginning process of plummeting towards the ground. Its speed reduced to 0. Was that all I needed to do? It's taking damage. I've done the con check. Yes.
I think it is, yeah. Yep, so Alvina did the work.
Also in... Yep.
I'm fine if you want me to make a check to try and not plummet to my possible incapacitation.
I'm just going to assume Zormir catches you
Like-
while flying up.
She sticks
Given
to
that
the
this is all
landing.
technically happening simultaneously.
She sticks to landing.
Yep. All right, Alvina, is that your turn?
Yeah, I'll just say to Zormir, hey, it's going down!
It's just like it starts almost like
Shit.
tilting as well.
Yeah.
Can
Can we have an announcer for that? Can we have an announcer point for that?
That's fair. That's fair. I don't believe it. Ladies and gentlemen of the audience, it looks like the Platinum Phoenix's ability to fly has just been incapacitated. Please cover your ears. Maybe cover your mouth. We're about to receive some dust. That's Alvina's
Yeah.
turn. It's a little bit distracted right now. It doesn't get its legendary action. The point.
Okay, so the bad news is I can't get close enough to fuck you to featherfall you.
That's fine.
Ah.
The good news is I can get close enough here to summon Point Bot on its wings.
All right, fair enough.
Watch out, Point Bot immediately dies to fall down.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
It'd be cool.
If you cast slow while it's falling, does that slow it down?
I don't think so.
Slow doesn't. Slow doesn't affect reality around.
Yeah, I was
the
like, I'm pretty sure it does, but I'll check.
Fair enough.
I mean, Point Bot's going to be falling at the same speed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can do that now. Actually, yes. No. Okay, so I've summoned Point Bot in stone mode. If an enemy starts its turn within 10 feet of Point Bot, which, if Point Bot is on the wing, yes, it needs to make a saving throw or else be slowed. It can't make reactions, doesn't have... reduces its speed by 10.
Hell yes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to happen at the start of the Phoenix's next turn.
Okay. All right. Remind me of that when we get to the Phoenix's turn.
I mean, Point Bot can do one thing now.
Punch it.
Punch it. Yeah.
It is now then your support round. What would you like to do?
The attack roll.
Yeah, the attack's probably taking a minute because yours tends to, doesn't it?
Yeah, I've got Point Bot open. I just can't find the button. I can't find the attack modifier. Spell attack modifier is a hit. There you go.
Well, God off out, is it not?
Not yet. No.
Well,
No,
to be fair, you did use it last round
we
to
used
get
it.
sawed off. He can be out.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So sort of would be on the back of this
The
as well.
Phoenix as well.
Yeah! Fire!
What the fuck is happening?
Fire to face.
Oops.
Fireball.
Fireball
Yes.
is
Just because it's
Like,
dex
on
and
the
not...
underside of it.
Yeah, just because it's dex and not
Yeah.
strength, that it can't fail the strength.
Yeah. So aim
Unfortunately
with
for
fireball
Point Bot,
essentially.
Point Bot misses both of his attacks on the Phoenix.
Yeah. Not the point.
AC just too high.
Yeah.
And you're blasting the underside of the Phoenix with
A fireball.
stuff. All right, go ahead and roll for damage.
No,
It's a
Okay,
dex save
shoot.
from the Phoenix as well.
yeah.
What do you mean the Phoenix has currently got 0 movement and falling?
So that is fireball.
24. Not bad.
Needs to make its DC 15 check on it, but probably gonna make that.
Dex. What was it? I believe it was. Yeah, it's only a +2. Did it have proficiency in saves? No.
Yep.
Okay. It
Yay!
yeah, it fails that. It's just gonna take the full damage. Was it 24 damage?
Yeah, 24 fire.
24 fire, yeah.
Cool, it takes it.
Hell yeah.
It seems to take the full fire damage.
Nice.
That is the support. Zormir, it is your turn.
Alright, well, I'll fly whatever I need to just to grab or to get Alvina.
She lands on your shoulders. Sticks the landing.
Ow. Climb down, you crazy.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Just get us get us closer to the ground. It's going to be on the floor for a moment at least.
Yeah, but I'm going to do something before. I'm casting the spell to try and dispel the magical aura around it.
Ooh.
The warding thunder.
Yep. And I will upcast it at third.
Ooh.
That's-
Just for magic, that's it.
That's fair. What level were you casting out?
Third.
Third. It seems to be a higher than third level ability. Go ahead and give me a spellcasting check.
Just get a 20 Zome so we don't have to worry about it.
So that's a straight intelligence check for you then, Zombie.
Well,
That's
Plus,
the roll. It's got make an ability check using your spell casting ability. So it's plus your intelligence, so 15. Right.
Intelligence is a 16, so plus 3.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's a 15 total.
Would you like to do anything before I tell you the results?
And
15's not bad.
can you flash it?
Yeah, but I was like, can you flash
yeah,
it?
It
I've
is
got-
an ability check. So yes.
Sweet.
I've got one last flash.
A flash would be helpful because it's an 18. It might be higher than 5, but I'm not sure. What do you
don't
your
think
own
I've got.
your own gauge?
I don't think I've got any.
What you gonna do?
15
Script them.
seems kind of borderline.
15 is good, but
Yeah,
18
19
Yes.
would guarantee it.
Yeah. I think it flashes with.
That's
Flashes
why
it
I'm
to
saying
he flashes-
15's kind of
Yeah, he
borderline.
flashes it to an 18, which is almost guaranteed.
Yeah.
If it's a
Oh, well.
9th level spell, well, fuck.
Yeah.
I've already. Yeah, I've used flash on it.
You've used so it's an 18 total.
18 succeeds as the spell disintegrates, showering the arena down in arcane particles.
It's glitter.
And I will move down 60. It's sort of away from the going directly towards the Iron Golem that's flying at us.
Anyway.
We're actually below the Iron Golem now, hilariously enough, because it was only 40 feet behind us. Actually, we've circled back.
Yeah, dive down and fly upwards and uppercut it.
So are you heading tangential to the spider? You might want to get out from under
Yeah,
it. Out from under
I'm
the field.
moving. So the spider is well.
That way and
That's
down.
not.
That way and
Yeah.
down.
It's not a spider, it's a phoenix.
Well,
It's a bird.
Phoenix. So the Phoenix isn't going to land on top of us, and it's got, and the
Oh
Golem's
shit, it
not
might
going
hit
to,
the Iron... Wait, it goes before the Iron Golem. It's going to hit the Golem on the way past.
and it's not going to swing. The Golem's not going to get a chance to swing at us as
Yeah,
we're
good
going
call,
down
good
past
call.
it.
Yeah.
Right, move your
You going for a
Alvina's
twofer?
character. Lou, it is your turn, and there are 2 stone golems looking you down here. What would you like to do?
Lou, if you've
If
got
I
10...
moved away, would that negate the benefits that I got from Abigail?
Nope, those are just with you now. It only matters that you're near her when she does her attacks.
Okay.
Hey, Lou, if you've got Tensor's transformation, now's the time to just bust it out. To just go, like,
I knew you
badass
should say
mode.
that.
Wait, did you actually?
Because I don't.
Oh, I was about to say, that would be so cool. Lou just goes, alright then, cracks his knuckles.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
Oh, that'd be so
back.
funny.
I don't even know that one.
It's basically you get like Mega Warrior mode. It's like you get like all the benefits that a normal fighter gets, plus you get a shit ton of thunder damage. You get a bunch of temporary hit points. It's basically it's like the perfect warrior from Overlord. Basically, you get all the proficiencies, and it's hilarious.
So it's like the sort of thing of the. I'm out of spell slots, but
Let's do it like we did in the old
just
days.
drops. Let's do this. The robe down and
Yeah, it's that. Basically, it's a hilarious spell. 6th level, I think. Can't know.
It's the usual.
Eldritch
mystery?
Blast.
Huh?
I mean, you could twin a chromatic orbit, the two of them.
Hits. I was going for Stone Golem 1.
All right. So last one hits. You deal 7 damage to it. Fortunately, it is still standing. Lugrib, is that your turn?
I think it probably will be, because
That's fine.
I don't think it
as
works
we-
if I empowered it.
No, you rolled too high. You'd need to re-roll the other ones, which you can't do, unfortunately. We move to the Platinum Phoenix turn. The point. What save am I making for slow?
A wisdom saving throw, please.
A wisdom saving throw.
Because
Interesting.
I'm going to be incredibly wise or not wise at all, and I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the two, isn't it?
It's got a chance of being wise.
Well, it doesn't
considering
matter.
it's
Doesn't
an
matter.
animal.
I know 20.
Doesn't matter.
Yep. It's fine.
It's fairly wise.
Mm.
That's
It's
why
really-
that's the point, I think. A little bit more wise.
It's also another round, so it gets that.
And
There you go.
it's falling.
And it begins to plummet towards the ground as Alvina and Zormir, you manage to fly just as it
Yep.
sweeps past. We'll find out what happens to Fukyu in a second. As it smacks into the flying iron golem on its way down, and it crashes into the ground. And it was already 240 away. Is a maximum of 20 d6. So that's 68. I need to actually check if it even can take from. No, it can't even take the damage.
Well,
Fair.
could the iron golem take damage from it hitting it? Because it certainly is magical.
Yeah, I'm gonna apply that damage to the iron
Passive.
golem here.
Yeah. Bang!
As the iron golem takes it, and both are going to be prone on the ground. What's a good prone symbol here? You know, they both
Wrench. I like that.
Question mark, you know,
Fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
for a buffering symbol.
The ground beneath you, for all intents and purposes of what it is, suddenly evaporates, but at least there's no longer the sound of thunder piercing your ears.
You can hear it. It's just wind. now.
As the wind calms
quite
around
yet.
you, there's no longer static and wind buffering against your skin. The sound of thunder clears from your ears, and suddenly you can finally think for a moment. Oh, and also the ground beneath you has just vanished, and you can feel your stomach rising. But you are also
Fuck you,
susceptible
Hurls.
to the laws of cartoon physics.
Yep.
As you hover there, the phoenix crashed beneath you.
Don't forget I was holding on to the phoenix.
Yeah, he was great. He graped the phoenix.
That is fair. Would you like to release your grip or go down with it?
Bear in mind the ground's disappeared.
Yeah. I want to say go with it.
You might take less damage if you go with it.
Yeah.
Probably not, but there's a
It
chance.
can cushion
I mean,
your
I'd say
landing.
the giant metal bird can cushion your landing. Maybe?
Yeah. I mean, don't forget, giant monkey, intelligence of 7.
You're the same intelligence as Alvina.
So yes, he'll probably hold on then.
Yeah. What would Alvina do? This is the benchmark that we've got here. Hold on, this makes sense.
WWAD.
Yeah.
As you plummet down, give me a either strength or dexterity saving throw to pad in your fall.
I'm gonna do it as a strength because the giant ape doesn't have proficiency in either, but it has a higher strength mod.
Do you get jack of all trades while ape?
No.
I was curious.
Punch the monk.
Yeah, 16 against the ground.
16 against the ground. The ground's pretty fickle. We'll give the ground an average DC of 15.
Hey.
So you only take half of the fall damage as you manage to use the spider to pad in your fall a bit.
Cool.
bird.
But you still take 34 bludgeoning damage
34
It's
monkey
an
damage.
of a magical nature from the body, from the phoenix's magical form.
Okay.
In case that somehow matters.
34 monkey damage, and need to roll a con save.
DC 16, is it?
Yeah, and fails. So
Ah.
fuck you. Then shrinks back down into goblin form.
Hey, you survived the fall because of Ook, so
Yep.
it did its job.
Would I need to roll that for sod off as well?
No, sort of support NPC.
He's also fire. I don't know how
This is
fire
just a
works with
fireball
gravity. Yeah.
So, which pretty much means I'm just
I'm out of here.
ignoring all the area of effect stuff to do with
God of the
NPCs.
comet.
Yeah, that's fair. He's a little meteor.
How high,
It's about point bot.
how high up would we be for going diagonally down if we were at 160 and moved down 60?
We've
And
moved
if-
like 15 back, right? So we'd be.
Sorry, I'm not
45.
gonna do fucking Pythagoras for a D&D
I know.
session. Just move down 60.
All right. Okay. I'm just checking.
We're just
But I
gonna
mean, let's be
normalize the
precise,
distance
Chris.
here.
We're not going. We've not got a full battle map in terms of a 3D model layout. Let's just go with it.
We're
Just
going
so I know
diagonal
where-
at this angle.
And it's
He-
just so I know roughly
Arena
how
in
where we
hand.
are.
Audience members, if you want us to have more work and get a 3D map set up, do subscribe so we can actually afford it.
We might actually we could have a physical map. The rest of us meet up and Jamie thing we in.
Yeah.
Discord's in.
Yeah.
But while it does that, one second. For its turn, it's going to use its action, and given that
Speed.
it's just crashed and has 0 speed, technically doesn't need speed for this.
Yeah.
It is going to recline recline its wings around itself and retract its body into itself
Ooh.
as
That's
it
a metal
transforms into a large, protective, spherical form.
Ball mode activate.
We'll just do this, and then we'll do you to the back. There we go.
This ball mode.
The
is-
Phoenix-
Go inside
the
his
Phoenix-
Pokeball.
The Phoenix Pokeball.
No, you can't have the Pokeball.
Why not?
We have big creatures. Need
I
big
don't think
Pokeballs.
they'd fit on my ship if they're that size.
It's that size. You can fit it to the ship, like a little they have zeppelins have like the underlying like little plane. We just have a Phoenix.
They're not dropping Phoenix.
Just
I mean-
deploy the Phoenix.
If
So
we've got
weird.
2 of them, they could be truck nuts underneath the ship.
But as it does this, you notice that there is small little crackles of energy around its body and a simmer of a lightning force field, just ever so slightly around it, thin, only like a centimeter above its form.
I'm very happy Alvin has very good vision, so she's not going to just punch the electric fence.
But that is the Platinum Phoenix entering its defensive mode. The Flying Iron Golem is currently trapped underneath it and is going to need to use a strength check to try and get itself out.
Still alive.
Amazingly, still alive.
Yeah, that healing probably
Barely.
helped, I imagine. It did get healed for a fair bit.
12. No, we're gonna skip it as a medium. You just hear the sound of iron scraping against platinum as it tries to get itself out, but that's gonna be its turn as it fails to get itself from out under
Oh,
the body.
I just
Stone
want to do
Golem
this.
1 is going to attack the celestial bot.
I want to do this.
A question, by the way. I'm assuming we can't see any of the Iron Golem. We can just hear it struggling, like it's properly underneath it.
Yeah, it's in full cover right now.
Yeah.
It's not even gotten to the point where it's got its like hand out yet.
Yeah, fair enough.
What do they do? Stone Golem, they get 2 attacks, a plus 10. Okay. A 16 to hit the Celestial Spirit.
Misses.
Yay!
And another 16 also misses. Fuck you, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay,
You
I'm
kiss
very
the
tempted to
ball.
go monkey. Yeah, I'm very tempted to go monkey again.
Just fuck you in the ball with it.
Okay, would you like to be in the ball with it?
Yes, do it.
Do it. It'd be funny.
Uh,
Because the
I'm not
electricity.
going
on-
inside anything for
My
a while,
thought-
so.
I thought the electricity's on the outside. Probably
so
not on
when
the
it when it
inside.
did the ball, is it essentially just wrapping its wings around itself?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So fuck you would somehow have like managed to do that.
You're a
Small
speck.
enough to.
You're a speck
duck in
compared to it.
somewhere.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
You just fell back into that bowl.
You're back in your nook where you belong.
Yeah.
Fucky's found his niche on the Phoenix.
Yeah. So fuck you
Fuck, he's
is
Phoenix now.
yeah. Fuck you's inside the ball.
This is the
What
best
can I-
combat ever.
Sod it. Yeah. Fuck you's just gonna attack with his rapier.
Stab!
Yeah, just stabby stab. Not great. 16.
That's not enough, is it?
Unfortunately, it doesn't leave a mark. You managed to get a decent hit, but unfortunately, just the hard nature of the metallic body means that you aren't able to do enough to dent it.
Yeah, fuck you is essentially scraping in. Fuck you was here.
Dibs. Yeah, just-
Property
If
of
you-
fuck you.
If you claim it, no one can steal it from you.
Lick
Oh
it.
yeah.
Lick it. You own it.
Would you like to do anything else?
Bonus action wise, I can't see anyone, so I can't give them any inspiration.
Oh no, I've just realised something.
Would I technically be able to hide?
Yeah, sure.
God damn it, Point. That is so funny. That one is perfect for right now.
What happened?
Yeah.
Discord.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Fuck you, yeah. He's just going to bonus action hide then.
All right, you do that. We go down to Stone Golem 2, who is going to ignore Celestial Ball and begin marching over to Lou Grim, and he's within 30 feet to get to Lou. So he's going to come over and he's going to try and punch Lou for 29 to hit.
I think that makes it.
Surprisingly, it just hits.
Close.
Just
Close.
the
Yeah.
extra strong blue armor.
As Stone Golem 2 slaps you for 20 bludgeoning damage.
That's like.
And is then going to come in for a second attack. Does a 15 hit.
Oh.
Oh hell yeah!
As you are flung, you are just spun with such force from the initial attack that you managed to dodge the second one.
It
Yeah, I fell forward a bit just at the end.
was just the fact he said he came over and slapped.
Did you? Bam!
What, you think stone golems have like dexterous digits enough to make a fist?
Maybe I think the one thing they
but it
can
was
make.
just
They're
Seems
giant
like
stone
jack
slabs.
of all
Just whack ya.
how dare you keep on hurting us? Take that.
I mean, what's making me laugh is that we've essentially got the squishiest party member going against two stone
Two
golems.
stone golems in melee combat. You got this, Sorcerer
It
Lou.
wasn't by choice.
This is no. Look, this is the thing that Lou's a reverend now, which means he thinks he's a cleric.
And just turn the
No,
just turn
see,
them
I
in.
don't still have issues, because I do.
You can turn those stone slabs around. You know, you can
We
make
believe
them.
in you, Lou.
You got this, Lou. Punch it.
Eldridge punch
I
it.
watch my fist break.
Is that a moment at the start of Clone Wars where a clone punches a droid and just goes, ah!
All right. Gwen, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay, first Celestial Bot is going to punch Stone Golem 1 twice. 1 and 2.
Hey!
Stab, stab.
It's
Oh,
now,
hit, roll
now
the
mace.
damage.
Bonk.
So that should be
11, not bad.
16 and 15.
Oh, yeah. That's it. That's just a badass from Gwent.
Ooh, close but no cigar. Stone Golem 1 is still up.
Well, then I'm going to use my action to just in the middle here, which is in. Oops, I'm not on the right button. That's not doing it. But yeah, just in the middle there, I'm going to summon a Guardian of Faith.
Here comes the Legion.
So they both need to roll deck saves for me.
Gwent summoning his boys.
I'm sure they're very Dixie boys.
I will say this Guardian of Faith looks a little bit like Fabio.
Boom! It's just Fabio, but pure gold. It's Fabio, but pure gold.
And he
Open
summons,
shirt
Even
included.
more golden.
Yeah.
And it's perhaps.
summons
He
Flower
has a
Garden.
25 pack.
One
The
just straight
wraparound is confusing.
Yeah. He's got so many abs, one of them has gone up to his chest. It's extra.
It's just so many abs and pecs are his abs.
Pecs are also abs. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Now, you do that. However, Guardian of Faith does not trigger until the start of their turn.
Mhm.
Technically, it's till they move for the first time. I'm just going to assume they move on their turn. So we're going to apply that damage afterwards, once they start their turn, just in case they get a little heal in between.
That's possible.
Just in case.
Absolutely fine. Then for my free action, I will give Lou 2 thumbs up.
You do so. It is now your
Appreciate it.
support round. What
I
would you like to do?
think we'll let Abby stab me because it was sawed off last
Yeah.
time, wasn't it?
Yeah, Abby stabbing.
Abby, Stabby.
Abby stabby.
Abby Stabby.
You gotta
Alright.
You got
reflavor
this.
that name to Abby.
Abby combat action, Abby stabby. Come on, hey, atta girl.
What does she get? +5 to.
It's
what's
got
her
a-
damage die?
It's
D10?
D10
Yeah.
plus something. It's magic.
5, I think.
I know she's a +5 modifier. I just can't remember what the damage die is. 'Cause, it's been so long since her turn. I've
Question.
actually lost it in the dice
Yeah.
roller.
How-
All right. She hits in at Stone Golem, who only had 5 hit points left.
Atta girl.
As Stone Golem 1 breaks apart and crashes to the ground, defeated. Abby moves up to Stone Golem 2 and swings in for, unfortunately a miss though on the second one. However, Lou, you get another +2.
Thanks, Abby, and well done.
But that is their turn. Alvina, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay. We are.
100 up.
Yeah, we are exactly 100 up.
Unless you want to take some major damage falling.
Hey,
It's 100 foot fall.
20 foot.
How far up does the Phoenix's ball wrap?
Let's say 40.
40.
So you're 60 above
60
it.
foot. I know it's full of lightning, by the way. I haven't forgotten that. Before anyone says anything.
But Alvina doesn't care.
Yeah,
Kinda
Alvina's
like
gonna
they're in
do
her
Alvina's
form.
gonna do
She's
it.
not taking any damage though, has she?
She has from the last fight. She is about.
I mean, this session.
Not yet. She's about to. She's also hilariously wearing her oven, not her oven gloves, her rubber gloves. So
Oh,
she's like,
yeah.
that lightning won't hurt too bad. I'll be fine.
Wait, what
Yeah,
are you
your
doing?
hands might be-
Alvina just kicks off of Zob's chest, slams into basically about like that's basically a movement, right? So it's about here.
In the middle.
Yep. So I am now 60.
Zormir drops onto the ball.
Yeah.
Unless she knocks me out of concentration.
I don't kick you that hard, Jesus.
I know that.
As she pushes it off. How much am I taking generally?
20 half to 10.
10. Okay.
Right.
And is that?
Your gloves are doing a good job.
Yeah. Well, that's full damage, so it's halved again because it's.
Oh, I thought it was
I'm
lightning,
assuming it's
sorry.
bludgeoning, right?
20 damage, half because of your resistance to 10.
Oh, I gotcha.
Fortunately, it is 60 foot high.
Yeah.
5 damage would have been nice.
Yeah, it would have been well.
But, you know,
I'm not
Can't
blooded yet.
complain too much about
I'm
10 damage.
about to be blooded when I hit this thing. Oh yeah, also when she was on Zome, she would have sheathed her longsword and drawn her hammer, because fire doesn't seem to be healing this thing. So, because she's got the feat that allows her to just sheathe and draw basically for free as long as it's only 2 weapons. First attack with the Amethyst Dragon Sword. Reckless, because I don't think you can do something more reckless than jumping off of a flying person onto a giant ball full of lightning. Oh, bollocks. Missed.
Unfortunately, you aren't able to quite dent it enough with that hit.
Yeah. Second attack.
Quite steady
25!
enough. Oh, yeah.
25 does hit, however, and that is 21.
21. 5 which is force, so it's just like that. But
It
physical?
doesn't
Losing
actually matter,
two.
as in its defensive ball form, it appears to have flat resistance to all damage.
Okay, good to know.
And as you strike into it, you get a little zap back of 10 lightning damage.
Does my rubber gloves help?
No,
Oh,
unfortunately
no.
not.
I'm
in
assuming it's going
combat.
through my feet.
It's going for your weapon. Mechanically, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. You deal damage if you strike it within a certain distance.
Yeah. She's fine. She's not
You
bleeding.
can take it down to 9 damage with your gloves.
Yeah. It's 9.5 damage. Unfortunately, it rounds to 10 because it rounds up. It's a shame.
Interestingly, damage rounds down. So if you take 1 damage and have resistance, you actually take none.
I know, it's hilarious.
For those in the audience.
Yep. And hammer time. 19? Probably not, but...
Fortunately, 19
Yeah.
doesn't dent the platinum body.
Yeah, fair enough. It's
Had
fine.
the cursor in front of the 16 and I was like 116 damage.
116 damage! Hammer time! Boom!
That can't be right. No, I moved
She's
the cursor,
strong,
I was
she's
like,
not
"Ah."
that strong. It's the hammer of dawn. Hey, that's all Alvina's got.
Alright, the point is your turn. What would you like to do? We have a support round coming up.
So I don't think there's a lot I can do other than jump down, and I don't want to do that in case it starts flying again. So
Do you have a heal that can reach Alvina from there?
nope,
maybe?
I've only got touch heal.
Ah, shame. Oh well, I tried.
I'm just gonna yell encouragingly.
You
can do it. I'm gonna wait up here for when it comes back up.
Is that Bardic Inspiration or not, by the way?
Nope, Bardic Inspiration has a range.
I thought it was like, I don't know if you're in range. I don't know what it's range.
Hey,
Bardic
load
Inspiration
up.
is 60 feet. I'm not even in range of point bot for that. Oh yeah, but like point bot, because I cast Featherfall on it, is just slowly dancing downwards. Slowly disco dancing.
You want to do river dance?
No, it's doing. Oh, I can't remember the one. It's the
Actually,
one where
I will-
it's the one where it puts both its hands together and like twirls them while like bobbing side to side. I can't remember the name of the dance, but it's that one.
I will tell Lucas I'll cast Featherfall on him if he wants to jump down.
As Lucas walks on. I see your party is all French bread sticks, but no garlic.
What's French?
What's bread?
We know bread.
Where is the Where is the strategy? All they are doing is hitting the
Strategy you
thing.
Speak of.
Look, it's curled itself into a ball, so it reduces the damage. And all they could do is apply more damage. What are they going to do when it unfurls and starts flying again?
Well, that's why I'm up here.
You don't even have rope. Get some pistons and rope and start hammering it down. Look, it's perfect opportunity. It's in a ball right now. Stick an immovable rope on
Right
top
now.
of it.
We don't have one of those, but I will chuck some rope down.
Ugh.
There's a shitload of lightning round it.
Alvina, by the way, who has about I literally think it's about 200 feet of like chain, like wrapped, like in.
That is the shittest thing you've told me all day. You do not have an immovable rod?
Not
What,
yet. They're defensive in
you
this
call
dimension.
yourself a resistance?
I could have sworn fuck you had
Well,
one.
the
Actually, we did
resistance-
have. No, you. I think we lost it in
The
something.
rebellion might have one. We personally don't.
We did have an immovable rod. I don't
Anyway,
remember what
Sounds like
happened.
you are making excuses.
Go for the runes. Quiet down and go for the runes.
What would you like to do for your support round?
Would we want?
Tactical advice? No.
Yeah. Would we want fuck you to try to eyeball it again, or?
I think he only fireball once, can't he? I thought his normal
Is-
fires punch.
Is Sod off inside the ball at the moment?
No, sawed off is outside.
Okay.
I don't believe it's a one per turn.
It said on the
Oh, no.
actual ability it was, doesn't it? Oh, that might be if he's actually like in combat, possibly.
Combat action,
Because
fireball.
it said under his when he actually rolled it earlier, it had once per short rest.
How's it?
It said on it. I don't know if it actually is or not, but
Don't know. I'm trying to open the
Might be
actual
the-
character sheet, but it's not.
I've got it up
opening
on
for me.
stream at the moment on my end.
Ah.
It says once per short rest, sword off can launch a ball of fire as if by the effects of the fireball spell DC 15.
Oh, fair enough.
I don't know if that was before he got buffed or not, because we have buffed him possibly since then, so I don't know if he can
You
heal.
didn't have fireball before you got buffed.
Okay, that explains that.
What about?
Can we switch Lucas and Pointbot? I don't know if that's helpful in any way. but...
Pointbot is currently
Quite
falling
what's
through the air.
Lucas isn't.
Half a point.
What about switching? Did the Iron Golem get crushed, or
It's not
Alright.
dead, but it's.
It got
Underneath.
crashed. It's
He's
just not
under
dead
the
yet.
Phoenix currently.
what about swapping? Oh, probably not in range. I was going to say swapping Iron Golem 2 with Pointbot.
It's got full cover. The Iron Golem. It's like pinned
Yeah,
under the.
Pointbot is
Not Iron Golem, Stone Golem 2. Sorry, but
Oh, that's
probably out of
probably
range.
out of range. That's probably out of range.
Pointbot is currently 240 feet in the air
Mm.
and slowly descending.
Well, he went down 60 on your turn, didn't he?
Yes, he was 300. He's now 240.
No, because the thing went down 60 previously from fuck you being an ape on its back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now 180.
Yeah, he's an 80, 180.
Well, I don't think you have
I
a
got
valid
nothing.
option to go for now, so I you can just skip for now. You know.
Just sort of punch it if he's in melee range.
Yeah.
Somewhere else, Jones activates something, but
Sawed off melt a rune on anything, or can sawed off look for runes?
No, sawed off does not have the expertise to look for
I
runes.
don't think he knows what a rune is.
Whereabouts is Jones? Because
Any-
if he can get access
Jones
to the
isn't
route,
here.
Jones is on the ship.
Jones is
I mean,
Yeah,
if
Jones is in
sort
the
of
shop.
stands next to the ball, we can do the Inferno,
Yeah, just punch it, which I'm assuming is what his Inferno basically is. Just hit it.
kind of.
Yeah.
To be fair, I don't think the golem is failing the save, so I actually don't think he can fail this save.
It's a 15.
Unfortunately,
It's a 15.
He has a plus 18.
Yeah.
He attempts to. Unfortunately, the Phoenix just auto passes, and it is all or nothing.
Yeah. It's
Fair
a.
enough.
It's a. So we don't have to waste it. Sort of does this. He doesn't do anything, but he does it.
teenagers.
Why not?
Yeah, don't forget, your support NPC rounds are like just special abilities in combat. Sometimes there just isn't a use for one, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Zormir, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
move 60 down onto the thing. With my fly.
All right.
Onto it?
Yeah.
Yep, you've reached the tip of it.
Is there anything I can notice about the ball other than just the sparking?
Not in particular. Like there are small like kind of creases around here. Like maybe a strong enough strength save could probably pry it open. But with your intelligence and wisdom, you also suspect that this is only a temporary defense just to deal with Alvina's kind of stunning effect. And that it's not going to stay in this form.
Just recharging.
It's just like centering itself. I imagine it is tactical. So.
Yeah, it's literally just actually like stalling out Alvina's stun effect, which has already passed now. Speed reduced to 0, no problem. Just curl into a ball until you can move again.
Fetal position.
You
Pretty
have effectively
much.
just put this giant platinum phoenix into a fetal position while it dealt with the gravity well. It just felt really heavy, you know, guys. It just didn't eat something agree with it.
He just says like, "Ooh, give me a moment." Okay, I'm good.
If it wasn't one of
don't
those
think-
burgers.
I don't
That's
think there's
cannibalism, almost.
I don't think there's anything with my current spells that I can do to stop it from moving.
Do you have any
So-
buffs for me or you? I'll just punch it. Yeah, it works.
This is why you need a druid with the grounding thorns.
Yeah. Earthbind? Is that it? That's the spell, right?
A few of them, I think.
And I love,
Yeah.
Worth
Druids have a lot of crowd control.
and I'll shift it to necrotic with my bonus action.
Ooh. Yeah, maybe.
Is Earthbind? Earthbind's good. You guys need Earthbind.
We do need
Get
Earthbind.
yourself a couple scrolls from somewhere.
Just
I mean,
20 hit.
fuck you does have those smoke gen ice.
Yeah, we might have
scrolls
Earthbind.
still.
We might have
Oh,
like.
Yep,
We
there's
also
definitely
still
a
have
chance of
one
that.
the feral trolls.
We do have a. I do have a grenade troll, but I don't think that's useful. I don't think they'd appreciate. Also, it wouldn't be useful in any way because they're all immune to non-magical damage.
Zormir, who are you doing?
Is the 20 hit?
Ooh. It does not.
Mm-hmm.
Adam, it's platinum body just seems to be super dense.
That might.
26 does hit though.
Nah, that might.
And
Let's see.
19 necrotic.
Would be 19 necrotic, but it's got flat resistance while it's in its defense mode, so it takes 9. And you are punching it within 5 feet, so you do take a little zap of lightning. 9 lightning damage back to you. Oh, apparently it gave as much as it got.
And
That's fair.
Reaction. Wait, can I do a reaction? Absorb element? Yeah, it wasn't a magical. I did there.
It is lightning damage. I'm pretty sure you can just do it to any instance of elemental damage.
Absorb element doesn't care about spell or not. It's just absorb element.
I was just making sure.
You burn
I
your hand
hadn't
on a
cast
torch. you
anything
can,
there.
If you burn your hand on a torch, you can technically do it, which is hilarious.
I'll absorb elements and reduce that.
2, 4.
Yep, half to 4. And I guess you get an extra d6 on your next attack.
Of lightning.
Alright, is that you?
Yep.
Alright,
Bonus
Luke Grim.
action.
Albina just says, this phoenix is weirdly lightning based for a phoenix.
I think it's something to do with storms.
A phoenix is not usually...
Phoenixes don't have to just be fire. They can be of other elemental types.
I know, Albina's just joking about it.
Luke Grim, you are being attacked by... You have just been slapped by a stone golem. What would you like to do?
I'm going to move back a little bit.
It will probably punch you, be aware of that.
Yeah, it will get attack of opportunity on you as you move away, and you're
Fair
not
enough,
going to be able to move far enough away that it's not going to come attack you again. So you'd be taking an extra hit for no reason.
Yeah, but they're also a ranged attacker and will have disadvantage on attacks if they don't.
That's
Unless
the
they
thing.
Don't he have?
I don't know if he has any melee spells.
Or any area of effect spells that you can do in front of you. But Luke, what would you like to do?
Doesn't Lou have the one that stops him being affected by range? Using range.
I don't believe you have crossbow expert, which is the only one that does it.
No,
It's,
I
it's
don't.
Sniper,
War
unfortunately,
Mage.
does not.
It's War Mage that does, I believe. Which is,
I don't have that either.
Yeah, Lou doesn't have War Mage.
I'm going to cast
Try
level
dodging.
4 Chromatic Orb.
Just point blank.
I believe Chromatic Warp is still a ranged attack, though, so it will be at disadvantage.
Okay.
It is still a ranged attack.
Yeah, do you have
Yeah, if you have anything that does like a saving throw, you won't. Well, it won't have disadvantage or on that. Or you can just take the disadvantage. It's one of those situations. You can also disengage and run away if you'd like. Try and get like behind Celestial Bot, or you can take the dodge action if you're worried about getting hit a couple times. Since you have a fairly decent AC. Those are your options. All are valid options in this one.
It's
You
just
also
a weird
In that
situation.
case,
Also, if you have any
level 3
teleportation.
Tasha's Mind Whip.
Ooh.
I think they're immune. But...
Yeah.
Remember, if it is psychic damage, you do know constructs are immune to psychic.
Did you have like a burning hands or something? I
But
don't know.
you got your wand of magic missile as well.
Yeah,
still.
that's
Do
what
you?
I was
Oh, I'll do
going
it.
to do.
That'll be good.
Alright, so are we doing a wand of magic missiles?
I'm just checking something else. I'm going to cast Hideous Laughter.
I think it's immune to that as well.
Yeah. Don't
Yeah, that's
think.
a charm effect.
Yeah, all brain stuff doesn't
right.
work on it because it's a robot, basically.
But that's like 90% of Lou's arsenal.
Unfortunately, it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
so,
mind this attack.
Your magic missiles, I think, is your best bet. Honestly.
level 7
Yeah.
magic missiles.
Jesus.
And remember, you're going to have to roll a d20 after you've used that
Yeah.
to see if your wand breaks.
That's 10 missiles, isn't it? Fucking hell.
And it's only d4. so I don't remember.
I've not done
Well,
disadvantage.
it's
Oh,
um,
these
it's-
are auto attacks, remember?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a it's you don't need to roll a spell attack. It's then
Oh, right.
as
10d4?
raw it's as raw it's only 1d4 times by the number of darts.
Oh, +1 on each as well, actually.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
your Cassius at
No.
7th level.
10d4 plus 10.
So
And there's the
I
two
mean-
from Abby.
I mean,
Doesn't
based on raw, it's 40 points of damage.
It's d4s. You have to sort of
Yeah,
roll it.
But it's 10
But,
damage. Yeah, so it's 10 times the 4 damage there.
It's got
Uh,
+what? Have you counted?
it's already packed
Yeah,
into the
it's
damage.
already
it's
rolled,
3 plus
yeah.
1.
Go. Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
There you go, guys.
I
As you
clicked
just
twice by
launched
accident.
10 missiles into this golem at point blank range, you can see massive chunks of it being blown away by your force damage. However, though, it is still standing. Not by
Jesus.
much, but it's still standing. It had a decent amount of health left. Lou, is there anything else you'd like to do for your turn? I believe that is your action. You do if you haven't. I don't believe you have any good bonuses to go here. You can move if you really want to, but I wouldn't recommend it. You might have to just unfortunately survive one more hit from this thing before you're able to finish it off.
I was going to say, does Lou have twin spell?
Yes, I do.
Because you could have twinned that.
Can you
Magic
tell?
missile?
Can you tell?
It's an item.
I don't
Well,
know if it matters, actually.
item itself allows you to cast the item, I believe. Cast the spell.
Oh.
Yeah, I believe it does.
Can you twin magic missile?
Yeah. He has to target a secondary creature within range.
Yeah.
But he totally
It's a
can.
secondary creature.
He can't do it to the
Yeah,
same guy.
that's. I was going to
Ah.
do that, then Abby killed the other one.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I thought like you. I didn't realize you had to target a separate
Yeah.
creature.
Yeah.
I thought you could just. Fair enough.
I only know that because I read up on it once when I tried to do more or less the same thing.
As long as it's in range.
That would be insane.
It
Just
would be
like
busted.
magic missile 7 and then twin it just to go, nah, and just keep on piling on the damage. The thing is also you can target separate creatures with every missile
Oh, yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
So
As long as they're in range, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What's the
That's
range of magic
crazy.
missile?
120 foot.
Yeah, I have.
What's a really good combo for
240.
for a sorcerer, especially if you have magic items, which Lou does, is the quicken spell. So you can
Yeah.
cast a actual spell as your bonus, and then use your action for the magic item.
If Lou actually wanted to twin spell, he could hit the Phoenix.
Yeah.
He's in
It
range.
does have, yeah, but it does also have flat resistance at
Give
the
me
minute as well.
20 force damage, essentially, if he wants to do it, which isn't bad.
Do you have the
But it
sorcery
depends if he
points to
wants to.
spend?
It depends if he wants
Yeah.
to. It's still a fair chunk of damage. Like, it's nothing
Yeah.
to sniff at.
Would the
Unless enough if the Iron Golem wasn't...
quarterstaff count as 2-weapon? What is it? 2-weapon
Two-weapon
fighting.
The one
you
isn't
can only-
the one isn't a weapon.
No.
Quarterstaff.
Yeah, the one
Yeah,
isn't
but you
a
can't-
weapon. The
But you
quarterstaff
can't
is a
do.
weapon.
Yeah.
For 2-weapon fighting, you need Alvina's feet to do it without...
Yeah.
If it's not light
Just
weapons.
it's a bonus action.
Yeah, you can only use that bonus action if you make a weapon attack.
Yeah, you have
As
to
your
make a
main
weapon.
action.
You have to make a weapon attack. You have to.
Oh.
It has to be a light weapon unless you have the feat that Alvina has.
Hmm.
Alright, so moving on from that, we go to the Platinum Phoenix turn as it begins to rumble and unfold its wings. It's had time to reprocess its strategy here. As it uncurls, I'm going to need, well, Zormir can just hover there and fly away, but Alvina, as its wings shift, I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw from you, and you can decide if you'd like to ride the wings
Yes.
if you succeed, or you fall.
I am going to try and ride it. 22.
All right, so even as it uncurls its wings and its body and begins to stand up, you are able to still hold your position onto it.
Will fuck you need to do that as well because he's currently inside the ball with it as well.
No, I'm going to say the check you made earlier to find a perfect location, you just
enough.
kind of slot back in there.
Yeah, Alvina's in like Alvina is able to keep her footing while standing on the back of a giant flying creature. Who knew?
I'm gonna have to try and
Sorry
keep my
interrupt,
footing.
but I
I'm
have
gonna have
a
to try.
20 to roll.
What was that?
Hmm?
Oh, did you fail your freaking con save earlier? Your
I
con-
just rolled it now, and
Oh,
I
no!
got that one. So my con save to concentrate
miss.
after taking only 4 damage.
Snowman's concentration got broken by a taser. He got like,
Ow.
he got spark plugged. It broke his. Like, ah, shit.
Well, from 40 foot up, you take 13 damage. What are you saying, Lou?
Just about. I hadn't rolled to see if I destroyed my wand.
Mm.
Oh, because you used all the charges. Ooh. Best of luck on that one.
Whew. Come on.
Yeah, I think you just roll a d20.
Yeah, I think it's a fate. Basically a fate, isn't it?
But while you do that, and Zormir drops to the ground, it takes 13 bludgeoning from apparently losing their ability to fly. And before the Phoenix takes its turn, we're also at 8, so we're going to take a first 5-minute break. Well, we're going to take our
Second.
time break there. Because I've run out of water. And also as the Phoenix begins getting up and kind of starts like test flapping its wings, you can see the prone Iron Golem starting to also kind of look up now, seeing fresh air again.
I see the light.
But we're gonna take a quick 5-minute there. I'm gonna grab some water and we'll be back.
Yeah, now that it's on the ground, I think the ape strategy again is a good one. Fuck you.
Just grab its wings
I'm
and say
guessing
Well,
no.
just keep- well, if it's gravel, it
doesn't
can't-
destroy it.
It can't. I don't think it does. I think it's like it might be below a 10 or something like that. What's it? What
It
the magic
doesn't
missile?
say.
It says a 1. If you roll a 1, the magic item's destroyed.
Yeah, it's a pretty hard thing to break, but it's
See,
possible.
it doesn't say that in the description when you click on it.
Wand regains 1d6 per charge at door. If the expend the wand's last charge, roll a d20. On a 1, the wand crumbles into ash and is destroyed. It's just in the description of the item. You can look it up.
Yeah, but when you click on roll in the Beyond,
Yeah, I'm on the roll 20
No, it
It
compendium.
doesn't say that.
I'm in the roll 20 compendium where it just says
It does say that on the thing as well, but it's in the description of how the spell works, not like how Jamie read it out. If you
Yeah,
explained the
it
last
doesn't say that when you click on it. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, I've just read it off of the verbatim off of the item.
It just tells you the damage and like,
Yeah, because you're looking at the spell,
yeah,
not
yeah,
the item.
yeah.
Mhm.
The
Yeah,
item,
if you look at the actual item, it will
That's what
tell
I
you.
was meaning. Sorry.
it says it's very hard for a magic item like that to break, but there's a chance, and that chance is always a bit like, not too bad in a Wonder Magic Missile kit's only uncommon, but it's the same. It works the same all the way up until like Staff of the Archmage, which has the same exact wording, which is like, yeah, you break your legendary staff on A1 is pretty bad.
That's why you always keep one charge back.
Exactly.
Use that last charge.
Yep, pretty much.
It's just
It's-
it's the first time I've used it, and I've had it since the beginning of the campaign.
Yeah, first time
Really?
you used all its charges, yeah, because usually it was worth it. That 40 damage is a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was near enough max damage.
Mhm.
I
I'll
knew
be back
that.
in a minute.
I knew rolling that to see, even though I've got 8 to my con,
Yeah, it's
rolling a 1
You-
just is like,
you needed to roll a 1. That was the only thing you could have possibly failed on.
yeah, and just what?
Ah!
It was more. It wasn't the taste. It was more just the. Huh? Did something happen? Oh shit! I was concentrating on something.
It's like, what was I doing
But, yeah.
again?
Yeah, Jamie, if you hadn't have gravity whirled it earlier, fuck you would have tried to grapple its wings on its next turn.
I assumed that was your plan, yeah. But
Yeah.
keep it on the ground, because then it's
Yeah.
it's a good.
So yeah, fuck you will try to grapple it.
You know the hilarious
It
bit?
won't. Yeah, it won't be for like 2 turns.
You know the very funny bit, by the way.
Well?
Alvina's basically, because how 2 weapon fighting works, Alvina's basically going to do her main attacks with her hammer now, because she knows it's resistant to force and not fire. So you can just switch it at any time, because that's how 2 weapon
Yeah.
fighting works, which is great.
Right, I'm back.
Do we have everyone back?
I think so. Gwent, you here?
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
If you're not here,
I think
speak up.
I think Lou's away. Well, Neil's away.
Oh, do they just hear about it? That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I am waiting for this phoenix to have like a laser breath or something insane. Which will immediately hit point if laser breaths are anything to go by.
Yeah,
So far in this campaign.
there's a reason I'm staying away from where the rest of you are.
Yeah.
That's very fair. Let's see. As we wait for Lou to get back, I'll complete taking the Platinum Phoenix turn. Still wants to try and it's not bloodied yet, so still wants to go with Plan A for now. So let's keep at its strategy. You know, it had an unfortunate setback, but you know that was a unique scenario, and that might not apply now.
You can't account for Elf jumping 20 feet in the air and hitting it with a magic blast, knocking it to the floor. That's not a normal thing.
So it's gonna use its action to do its favorite move, because I've only done 1 of these so far. It needs to do at least 2 or 3 before it switches strategy. This is a long form fight. This fight might go on for like 5 seconds, depending on how long you guys survive for.
It's been 12 seconds.
Construct reconstruction procedure. As it's gonna flap its wings and hover in the air by like 5 feet. And it's going to launch a platinum missile towards Stone Golem 2.
Ooh.
Oh no.
It's a flying stone golem.
Side battle.
Or it might be. It might have different ones, actually. That'd be cool.
And as the it smashes into Stone Golem and begins kind of its platinum ooze kind of seeping over the Stone Golem's body, You see that the stone golem seems to have several new components added to it. What appears to be some sort of adjustment to its feet, particularly around the heels and around its wrists and shoulders.
Okay.
As who knows what's going on there? You'll find it on its turn.
It's feet and shoulders.
And hands, yeah.
Feet, hands,
Knees and toes
shoulders.
as well.
But with the rest of its turn, it's going to flap up the remaining movement. So anyone on the ground who would like to attempt to gets an opportunity attack, as it's going to fly up its full 90 feet.
I won't have one because I used my reaction during that last.
Yeah, you absorb elemented.
And unfortunately for Alpina and Fukyu, it doesn't count if you're on the beast flying with it.
I'm fine with this. I expect this.
But it's going to be 90 feet up. Iron Golem is still going to be on the ground prone. I can also take off the little repair thing. As we switch to Iron Golem, it's going to get itself off the ground, and it's going to spot a very delicious-looking morsel of Zormir on the ground. Now, Zormir, were you prone? You fell, right?
Yeah.
Damage. Oh, Iron Golem's gonna, unfortunately, is next to you. Is gonna get up. Is going to walk over to you. Hilariously, it still has its jet books, because that's just built in as part of its stat block now.
That's pretty cool.
And since you are prone, it's going to attack you with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
As it's gonna swipe down for a 23 to hit.
23.
23 hit.
No.
God, even with advantage, just see if that actually does anything. And a 25 to hit.
Just.
Ah. Aren't you shifted?
Reaction.
Yeah, and that puts me up to
Oh, I
25.
thought you were 26 while shifted, sorry.
No.
It's going to hit in at you with its. That should be D10s with its
I
sword.
was like, I was lowered it.
That's just because I was looking at the wrong thing because it's right above it. That is 25 slashing damage as it comes into you with its Iron Golem sword.
That's gonna hurt.
But luckily it only gets 2 attacks and it missed the first one, so that's going to be its turn. It's now time for Stone Golem 1, or...
She's dead.
She's dead.
Oh, it is dead. Unfortunately, you don't get a turn anymore. You don't come back. Once you're defeated, you're defeated. Fuck you. It's your turn. What would you like to do?
Fuck you is going to take his one of polymorph and again polymorph into a giant ape.
All right, you do so, and luckily without the constant thunder damage, hopefully this time it'll go better.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe that's your action. Anything for your bonus action?
Does it fall down a bit again?
Oh yeah, does
Yeah,
it get
does it
put...
put-
I imagine it might account for it this time. Because it does.
Bonus action wise is he wouldn't know that Alvina's essentially on the thing as well at the minute.
I mean, you can. I don't particularly.
You always see her.
In terms of strategy, I just assume the players have meta knowledge of each other.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
Alvin is not exactly a subtle individual, is she? She's
Yeah.
very plainly on its head.
Alterra's not exactly a strict, like, tabletop, grim, dark. This
Yeah.
isn't Warhammer.
This is anime.
In that case, if Alvina was in 60 foot before he polymorphed, fuck you would have just shouted "fuck shit up" in a bardic inspo.
Oh, thank you.
Whoever was the nearest to hear him,
Yeah.
which probably would have been Alvina.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
You
Oh,
know
I
it.
got-
Misfits.
It
Fuck
was me.
shit up.
I'm best friend.
Yep.
Fuck shit.
All right.
And then giant monkey.
all right. Remind me what saving throw I need to do for Guardian here.
Dex 17.
Dex 17. All right. Now I need to. Oh, this is actually very relevant now. Then. Dex saving throw. You say.
Yep.
Okay, it does have a -1, but for some reason it now seems to have advantage on dex saves. A 17.
Oh, you
God damn it.
bastard.
Still takes 10 damage though, so that's
10 radiant's not bad still.
yeah. This
10
is something.
radiant damage. It takes it. As it's now its turn. As suddenly as the radiant damage like sweeps out to it, the almost like jet propulsion on its body twists it around so it avoids the like little radiant dagger shooting out. I don't know, however you want to flavor it.
Thorns and roses and
As
plants.
rename it to, it's no longer number 2, it gets its own designation now, to Sonic Stone Golem.
Ooh.
Nice.
It's Fabio roundhouse kick, I imagine, is what happened, by the way.
Just manages to avoid the roundhouse kick. But it is going to, on its turn, it's gonna, fortunately for Lou, finish Lou off. So let me just double check here.
He's gonna try.
Goodbye, Lou. Apparently, it's gonna kill you. We've just
So I said he's gonna try.
it just decapitates you with one hand.
Nice.
It's like, I'm done now. Like, oh
Like he's
God.
got Vorpal feet.
Very Vorpal Stone Golem. That's something you never expect to hear.
Right.
I
So it
never
looks like
expected a Vorpal Golem.
Vorpal Rock.
A 26 to hit Lou.
Goodbye, Lou.
Yes, that hits.
another
As it deals 18 bludgeoning damage to you. He's still up.
Yes.
Yeah.
As it's gonna come in for another hit. Oh, this time an 18 to hit.
Oh, shield.
Oh!
You're gonna shield, are you? Very, very fair.
Yeah.
Ooh, you have shielded. Let's see. It is going.
Sorry.
It is going to. Ooh, but you are also melee, but it's also slash your bar. Use its haste action
Oh,
to attack you again.
It's got a hate. That's cool.
The Sonic part of yeah.
Yeah, it gives it haste. That's cool.
The only problem with you can't really run away from somebody who's clearly casting rage spells at you.
Yeah.
And there's not like there's a lot of cover here for it, so it's just gonna try and take you down. Another 18 to hit, which misses because you are shielded.
Yeah.
But for the sake of flavor, as it's hitting you, it's gonna be running in circles around you. With its now 60 feet of movement. As it's just like Sonic spinning around you and punching into you.
There's a couple of beads of sweat running down Lou's forehead.
Down here. But that is Sonic Stone Golem's turn, as it's gained the haste abilities. Gwen, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
It feels appropriate.
How rough does it look?
Stone Golem, Sonic Stone Golem, pretty rough.
Lou battered it a lot with his magic missiles.
Magic missiles.
Okay, we're going to move Celestial Bot over. It's going to take 2 pops to start with. That's bad, and that's bad as well.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah.
Fortunately, don't hit.
I've got a strange feeling that, considering we were missing previously, it's not good.
Yes. Okay. Lou, what's your maximum hit points?
It's 70.
He's probably pretty low.
I'm actually not bloodied yet.
Oh, nice.
You're doing better than the Stone Golem.
I mean, fuck you is not looking great.
Alvina,
I mean,
Alvina is 6
it's
of
thanks
being
to
bloodied.
Gwen
So-
because of the
Gwen's
10
not-
HP.
You should
But-
all
I've been
know that
getting.
this Platinum Phoenix has barely taken a dent.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It's taken, what,
I mean,
20 from...
Fuck you is currently giant ape health, though.
Yeah. It's taken 20 from Blue, like 20 odd from Alvina. About
I
You know
will-
that there's always another opportunity. You can always come back to the Coliseum in the future when you're higher level, have more items and more of a strategy to try and fight the Platinum Phoenix again.
We're not halfway through a fight with an iron golem, 2 stone golem, so we're already used some resources.
Oh no, to clarify, in all future fight, it still gets the 3 golems. It's just they'll be at full health to begin with, and it'll immediately come in.
But we will also be at full health and have our abilities.
That's Because, dear God, half the fun of this entire
great.
combat I've devised is just upgrading
Yeah,
the
it's
golems.
hilarious.
Yeah,
I love
Okay.
it. I love the
So
new
if,
golem.
if we kill those golems, we've hopefully gotten rid of some of its power.
Yeah, it might,
Right,
it might start
guiding
attacking
bolt.
then. It might start attacking then, is the problem.
Guiding bolt
Looks
the
at notes,
golem.
attacks once golem's gone. No, I don't know what you're talking about. To be fair, it does eventually start attacking even with the golems, because it can only upgrade them so much.
Ah,
So then, then it'll be attacking, and you have 3 upgraded
Okay.
golems to deal with. But Gwent, I believe you were doing something.
Yeah, guiding bolt on the golem. 25 to hit.
It hits.
bonk.
18 radiant.
It takes it. It is still up.
Damn.
Yeah, but isn't it? We can get Abby next just to run in and trash it at
Abby
advantage.
stabby.
Abby stabby advantage.
Why advantage?
It's guiding bolt. That's what it just does.
Golden bolt.
Oh, its first attack does. Okay.
Yeah, it's first
I
hit.
just go to assume then that you want to be doing
Yeah.
Abby's attack.
Abby stabby.
We have nothing else to do. Abby's attack is the
Call it
best
by its
thing we
real
got.
name, Chris. Abby
Abby
stabby.
stabby.
Abby stabby, right? Yeah. She has a +8, so let's go ahead. I'm just gonna roll this twice. 18 and 26. That's good because that 18 was not gonna hit.
Yep.
As she comes in for a D10 +5. Ooh, and with its
Pretty
10
good.
hit
Yeah!
points left,
Atta girl.
Sonic Stone Golem goes down, which is a real shame because I really liked Sonic Stone Golem.
It's cool.
Gonna have to find a way to bring these guys back in at some point in the future. The idea of just Sonic Stone Golems is too good.
Hopefully they'll be on our side next
it,
time.
Yeah, it slows enemies and has haste itself. Is pretty good.
But she goes and takes it down in her first advantaged
I
hit.
took both of them down.
Is she down both stone golems? What a
Did.
her trading.
I'm just gonna have to get a buff after this.
Yes. So
Ah,
proud.
She got
Fair
enjoying the
amount of
popcorn in the
Very well
seas.
done, Abby.
Yeah,
Thank
so-
you.
Fortunately, she can't get over to the Iron Golem, so that's just going to have to be her turn. But heck, she took one of them down, which is a big relief, I imagine, for Lou.
He deserves a break.
Yeah, she's earned it.
As that was the support. I realize now that Gwent's actually doing stuff. Beforehand, I wasn't using legendary reactions on Gwent's turn because they were just cheering. Good thing I forgot that I could use them on Gwent's turn for healing. Oh well, poor Sonic. As we go to Alvina's turn, what would you like to do?
Well, Alvina is going to follow the last instruction she just got. Fuck shit up. And this time she's actually going to use the hammer as a primary weapon because the sword did stuff but didn't hit as much and the fire seemed to work. So, gonna swing with the hammer first. Reckless attacks. Bonk. I'll add the fuck you dice to it.
There's a chance.
Says,
No, still missed. Oh.
19.
Unfortunately, 19 doesn't make it yet.
Boo. Second hammer.
crit.
Crit.
Okay, though.
It annoyed her that she'd missed the first.
Okay, as you crit in,
28.
it no longer has resistance to any of those damage types. What was it, 28?
Yep.
Yeah.
Takes
I'm
28.
taking all of it, yeah.
Yep, as it takes the full 28 damage.
I think I've written... I have written its damage dice wrong for this crit. Okay, I will. I should be hitting for a bit more dice, but I'll sort that later.
Fair enough. You got bonus action?
Yes, I'm going to hit with the sword. Yeah, I apparently haven't added brutal critical to the hammer's attacks, so so I should be doing more for that, but I will. Yeah, I missed with the second one. I will sort that now. Well, it's not my turn, but I mean, bonk, 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 bonk.
That's fine. At the end of your turn, the 19 misses. So at the end of your turn, its Nope, that's the wrong damage. What am I doing? No. It is 68 plus 4. Okay, that's just apparently a really high roll. Right. I was like, that seems too high for the healing. But nope, that's the correct dice. It's going to heal Iron Golem.
40.
Like, don't look at me. I rolled like in the
Real
top
good.
quarter percentile there.
2.
I'm
Eight.
just confirming that.
Yep, apparently
It's
40. I
healing
know.
for 40.
I also had to double check the dice on that one. But it's the same dice I've been using all the other times.
It was rolling like 30, like almost 30 for a few of them. It was rolling medium, so it makes sense.
Yeah, its average is 30. Apparently, it can heal between like, I guess what is that, like 10 to like 60 or something is its range. The point, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm just working out if there's anything I can do again. I think it's time. I'm gonna jump off. And
Lucas just comments after you.
Don't jump. There's so much to
No,
live for.
the point. Don't do it. You have so much to live for. What a waste of good blood.
just middle fingers as I fall, and cast
Is it blood or
feather
is it
fall
ale?
once I'm close enough to the ground to actually be within range of that.
Lucas just follows you down, also having cast Featherfall, just to continue mocking you. You can do it, the point. I believe in you. Just drop the Featherfall.
You'll get there faster.
That's why I'm not casting feather fall until I've fallen a bit. So so actually
but
make
that
it down near the ground this round, and I'm gonna activate Merida in
That's right, use it.
in defense mode.
Yeah, I've fixed my crits, by the way. They now do the correct amount of damage.
It is now the support round. You used Abby, but you can also go Fireball or do any sort of teleportation if you want to get the Iron Golem away from Zormir.
No, I think the Iron Golem's quite happy next to Zormir, actually.
I mean, should have a bit of a breather.
Yeah, sort of can't really do anything.
He can either heal the Iron Golem if we want to make Zormir's job harder,
Yeah.
or
What do you mean, my job?
I'm assuming you're going to do something to the Iron Golem that's about to kill you otherwise. Um,
I'm just gonna ignore it.
yeah.
Fair enough. Then I don't believe you have any good options. So Zormir, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Casting fly on myself. And I'm gonna fly straight into the Phoenix's mouth from the ground. I'm gonna
You'd still-
use my
still be
destiny
about-
on that too.
I was gonna say you'd still be about 30 foot away from it because it went up 90.
Yeah, it's higher up than you are still.
But it not went down anything with the transformation again.
Nah,
No.
you only get that. You get that one trick once.
Yeah,
All right.
it's accounted for it this time. It's smart.
Yeah, but I'm just flying straight to its mouth. So I'm not caring about that. I can dash with my action.
No, you're not gonna do it.
No. No.
You mean
No.
the action you used to cast fly?
Yeah.
Don't you worry, Zormir. You can enter the mouth next round after I have a
Yeah.
chance to attack you.
Go for the opportunity attack then, because I'm just flying straight up.
But that as well. That as well. But also gonna have the Phoenix. Look, you might not need to go to its mouth. Its mouth might come to you. Go ahead and roll the extra damage, Wolfie, because I'm a generous DM.
That's what I was like.
Because it won't matter.
Yet.
But what am I doing? I'm doing a little attack.
18 extra damage, basically.
You're not prone anymore, so it's just flat plus 13. Summa 21 misses Zormir.
Yeah, it misses.
18 extra damage.
18 extra damage. Cool. That's Zormir's turn. At the end of Zormir's turn, it does have other legendaries. They're just not worth using right now. So let's go ahead, and because I just like this idea of this one golem staying in, this golem's gonna get healed again, because you guys aren't taking it down quick enough. So it's gonna get another 31. Let this be a lesson. Always take down the minions as soon as you can.
Yeah, I thought Zorba was going to. I'm sad.
But that's Zormir's turn. Lou Grim, it is your turn.
Am I
I
up?
used two.
So, mate, I put it down to like 10 health for you. You could have just killed it.
I'll use it at the end of the I think at one point it was actually down at like 10.
Yeah, I was like, I did a lot of damage. It couldn't have had much more.
Lou Grim, it's your turn. What would you like to do? Abby's just taking out the Sonic Stone Golem that was spinning around you. I think just to deal with Flying Iron Man over there.
I guess. Fourth level chromatic orb.
Are you going to be within range?
He's got spell sniper. It's range like 300 with that.
Range is 180 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, he's well within.
Oh, it's 360.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we ever have to worry about Lou hitting anything in this small space. Maybe once we get into like aerial combat, we'll have to worry.
Substantial spells.
Yeah,
Lou just sniping off the captain of a ship like 300 feet away.
Yeah, Luke can shoot almost as far as Alvina can see with some of his spells.
Who are you hitting?
Iron Golem.
Yeah.
Just
Yep, go ahead
not,
and roll my attacks then.
Just not fire, basically.
They're a warlock, just shoot Eldritch Blast.
It's chromatic orbing.
I'm reforming.
Fair enough. You gotta stop using that Eldritch crack.
As I said earlier, I'm a hypocrite.
Yeah, epic.
Thunder.
Yeah, Thunder's cool.
All right.
Wow.
Fortunately, that 12's not
12
looking like
doesn't
it's gonna hit.
Rough.
Is there anything you'd like to do? Any destiny points you got left?
No, I've used my destiny.
And alas, it doesn't seem like your destiny to hit it this day.
I should be able to bend luck.
How much does a bend luck add? Because it's got AC of like 20 or 20 something.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah,
then.
it's just supposed to D4, right?
It's only a D4.
Yes.
Oh, it's like 16 at most.
Yeah, I can never remember if it's
Lou.
a reroll or not.
Luke, you can have my destiny since we're coming up to 9 o'clock.
Hey!
Oh. See that, Glenn?
Use it or lose it. Yeah. You don't technically do it. You only just regain 1 if you have 0 at the beginning.
As I say, he's sort of losing it.
Help encourage people to actually use that 1 instead of hoarding it.
True that.
You want extra? You gotta make everyone laugh at the table and remind the DM because the DM's too distracted.
My point got one last session. Point got an extra last session, so it's happened.
Yeah.
20.
Maybe?
A 20 exactly hits.
Yes! Good
Hey,
shot.
there, do.
Good shot, Lee.
All right, as you
Thanks very
undo
much, Glenn.
literally
31
all of the
thunder.
healing it previously got.
Yeah. Hey, it works.
Hey, you know what's funny?
What?
I've only used 2 legendary actions.
Gonna heal it again.
Gonna heal it again.
Oh, pretty low healing.
Hey, you got a net gain. We've got a net gain, guys.
At this rate, you might actually be able to take it down. But that is the end of Lou's turn as we go to the Platinum Phoenix. And let's see, I've already got 1 Iron Golem. He's already upgraded and healed up a bit. There's no need to upgrade him just yet anymore. You gotta wait until there's a disadvantage on him. So let's go ahead, and I feel like for the first time, I feel like it's time to attack.
No.
It's gonna
Let's go and attack that Zormir fellow flying
It's gonna
towards us.
just eat Zom.
Go for it.
Attack this bug that's flying towards me.
Zormir, do I have disadvantage for any reason?
Nope.
All right, then we're gonna come in, and that's gonna be a 27 to hit.
Ouch.
That might hit.
Yeah, I think that hit.
That might hit.
Come at me. It did.
Good. That's gonna be 44 piercing damage
Ouch.
as it comes in, and
It's one hell of a peck.
One hell of a beak.
it is one hell of a beak. Let's I quite like the idea of swallowing you here. So it's a large creature.
It's gargantuan.
We discussed this earlier. That's what Zombie was going to do anyway.
Zombie wanted to be in its
Yeah.
mouth, so it's
Want to be in his mouth? Let's swallow him.
he's gonna one up that. He's gonna you're in his stomach.
Let's have a look here.
I am genuinely curious.
We've
What
not
is it?
done that tactic for a while.
Yeah, not since Milik. Fighting to stay swallowed because it's actually more advantageous for him.
Yeah.
The tapeworm of
A
doom.
totem barbarian.
The tapeworm barbarian. Let's face it.
Yeah.
I need to actually find something.
He was resistant to everything.
Oh.
Including bees.
Including psychic. Including
Because that bring a
bees,
psychic
yeah, but-
protection.
Forgot you got
that works.
I've just realised this is another mechanical creature that you're being swallowed by.
Yep.
We've got a nasty habit of getting swallowed by metal things.
Oh yeah.
The artificer is just gonna get swallowed by the mechanical machine.
Okay, so
You should be
standard
able to
swallow
find weak
rules
points.
apply. You are blinded, you are restrained, you have total cover against attacks and other effects while inside the Platinum Phoenix. And you'll take some damage at the start of your turn.
Okay.
But hey,
That's
at least
the later.
you're in the Platinum Phoenix. So you know, we'll
Objective
just
complete.
objective complete. Here you go. You're in its heart. Wonderful. And it's going to continue flying. So I need to grab everyone but the point bot and
The point bot isn't point bot still attached to it?
No, point bot's slowly floating down from.
Oh
the
yeah, point bot's about to be attached to it possibly because it's about the
Disco
same height.
dancing.
so it's gonna start flying around the arena
Yeah,
and
it's a
is
point bot.
Hey, no.
gonna start flying towards Lou.
Lou, we're sorry that the two people with health are currently riding the thing.
So let's do
I've
that.
literally done nothing to this guy.
I don't think I'm concentrating with a 40 damage. And
I
the
was gonna say,
15.
didn't you hit with magic missile, or did you not do that?
No, they never
Oh,
did
I
that.
didn't hit him. I've not attacked this guy.
Ah.
It's the stone golems and the iron golem.
Yeah, you might make the 22 Zombie. Oh, never mind, you didn't.
But you know, he's an aerial creature. Let's have him fly upside down. So fuck you and Alvina, give me a strength save as you try and hold on.
Okay.
Strength save. Monkey
Do
save.
a little barrel roll.
28.
No
13
problem.
for-
Little barrel roll for Donkey Kong.
Fortunately, a 13 is not going to be successful enough. As you are swept off him as he's going at 90 feet above the ground. What would you like to do, Fukyu?
Fuck you is a monkey, so he's gonna fall.
He's going to fall. Okay. That is 32 bludgeoning damage as you fall towards the ground.
32 blocking. Okay.
But that's going to be the Platinum Phoenix for now. We'll use up his rest of his actions, kind of just do a barrel roll there. It is now the Golem's turn. The Golem is going to...
Flying golem.
They are communicating, so Fukyu's not too much of a threat. Doesn't like this Alvina fellow, though.
Get this elf off my head.
He was on the ground initially, so he will need to dash up.
Monkey form has dropped as well.
Ah, shit.
But
I
120.
needed one. Yikes.
Yeah, he'll be able to get there. So he's going to dash and hover in front of Alvina while the Phoenix also kind of hovers there. 90 feet in the air. Okay, that's going to be them. Fukyu, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Fuck you's thinking monkey form isn't really working. He's not really got much range stuff. So Iron Golem that's currently on the floor, yeah?
No, it's 120 feet
No.
up next to me.
It's 90
Alright.
feet up. It
Oh, it's 90.
dashed for 100. Dash and use this 120 to get next to Alvina.
Gotcha.
Right. So, let me double check my spell distances, see if I've got anything. only thing that I've got that with that range. Hmm. How high? Oh wait, no, it's psychic. That won't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I realize this fire has a lot of like psychic reliance.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, so we've got a lot of psychic and a lot of force damage in this party. And Alvinus specifically has got a lot of fire, but that's it.
Constructs are a real problem for this party.
Yeah.
That sounds very foreboding.
Mm-hmm.
I was just saying, maybe avoid any high-tech dungeons that are going to have a lot of construct defenses.
Yeah.
Like the
Fine,
ones down to the southeast.
We have to get Alvina. We have to get Alvina siege attacker somehow, and then we'll be fine.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Fuck you. Fuck you's
Oh,
gonna
does it work on
like,
golems because they're objects as well? Ah, shame.
No.
Yeah.
Let's
Fuck you's
try,
essentially just gonna go to the middle of the start heading towards the middle of the arena because he can't really do much, and he's just gonna cure wounds himself at 3rd level.
With his own wounds.
Stone Golem is dead. Gwent, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I could use a heal if you've got a
Does this big bird look like it's starting to come over this way?
Probably.
I mean, yes.
It's staring
It's
at
kind of
Lou,
facing
who's
this
like in front
direction,
of
yes.
you. So
Okay, so.
Gwent's gonna go.
See you, Lou.
What? Hey.
I'm going to peg it.
To participate in this fight without actually getting in the fight.
Yeah. I am going to throw some healing at Lou first, just before I go. Please take 20 health, Lou.
Nice.
As I peg it round the other side with my popcorn.
Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like this fight may be coming to an end. One of the combatants has been eaten by the Platinum Phoenix. It looks like while they have managed to defeat the upgraded stone golems, the iron golem will no doubt finish off the combatant on the Phoenix head. And it looks like, well, the Phoenix is doing just fine. Is now your support round. What would you like to do with your support?
What's Abby's cheer on range?
Well,
60 foot, I think.
60 foot, yes.
I guess you can't get to me because I would love to take a swipe at that iron golem with my force sword.
Can't you get Lou to Eldritch Blast him?
Yeah, if Lou wants.
Can Lou Dimension Door?
Yes, you can.
Why don't you Dimension Door you and Abby other?
He doesn't want to fall to his death.
Well, depends if Abby's willing.
Abby will follow. Abby trusts the party and hopes
Abby's
the party has her best interest at heart.
I mean, it does.
It's like for this support, if we can get Lucas to swap the point and point pot, then I can get within range to do some heals next turn.
I'd very much appreciate that if we could do that.
Yeah, that works. That's the point of his ability.
Yep. Okay,
See what you did there, Chris.
Coming in
Very
soon.
good.
It's also really useful if one of the monsters goes and like attacks Lou, and you can just like teleport Lou and Alvina around.
It's like, hello. Suddenly barbarian.
So it's really good for especially cramped spaces. It's not as useful when you're all spread out like 120 from each other. But this is a unique fight for that reason.
Hundreds of feet
But
above.
that's your support for Lucas. Alvina, it is your turn.
Okay, Alvina is going to head turn golem. Amethyst dragon sword on the golem. The iron golem specifically.
Yep.
You're gonna gravity well him.
No, I've used it.
Ah.
God, if I had a second gravity well, that'd be amazing.
But 22 hits, you deal 18 damage.
Okay. And the second attack. 25.
And another 20 damage. It takes it. It's still standing or still flying.
Yeah, it's fairly healthy, right? Still.
Yeah, it got like a decent couple rounds of healing in.
Yeah. Alvina's gonna swing a hammer down onto the Phoenix's head.
All right.
25 again! Boom!
25. It hits. You deal, what is it, 21?
21 damage.
21. It takes it.
She's just growling. There's no words in this one.
Alrighty, is that your turn?
That is Alvina.
At the end of your turn, let's try and actually get you off. It's going to use its legendary action to do a localized pulse? No.
Wave?
That's a terrible name.
Shockwave kind of thing?
A localized shock
Shock
pulse. Shock pulse sounds good. I like that. But I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
Okay.
As,
This is, I'm assuming, not against fire.
No, it's against lightning.
Yeah. I don't believe I have anything for that because the rubber gloves are jokey points. Ooh. Don't think I pass. Do I have anything for this? Probably not. Nah, I think I've got. I think that's it. Yep.
As it zaps you for 38 lightning damage.
Ouch.
But that's one of its legendary actions to effectively just zap something on its body.
Yep. That hurt.
That's Alvina. The point. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
Help.
Yeah. Step 1, cast fly. Step 2, flying close to it. Hope it doesn't think I'm a threat. And
It's gonna eat you next.
yeah, I had to dash to get in there, so going to use Merida as a bonus action to give everyone within 10 feet. So that's Zorma and
Is that zombie?
Avin.
It does say it has
Well, I
full
mean-
cover from all attacks and effects.
Yeah.
Hang on.
It's because he's in its stomach and he's got full cover. Does it go through full cover?
I'm just.
If you're by
Yeah,
default,
okay.
nothing will.
So
unless
there's
it says
nothing
it does.
saying that it has to be someone within range or visible, but
Full cover usually
I can also
is...
see full cover. Yeah,
Full cover
that.
usually is. It has to say it ignores full cover. Usually.
Yeah, we're gonna stick with base, just how magic effects work, and also because Zormir is in a stomach.
How many spells and things does it say about
Ignore.
being in a creature's stomach?
Not many. There's a couple things that do ignore full cover. They do exist. They're just very rare.
Yeah, there's also a lot of stuff that says it'll go around cover if it's not full,
Yeah.
for specifically pillars and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just the base rules of magic. Magic can't go through walls effectively.
Yeah, I think there's
Okay,
literally there's what because I know one of the the Eldritch Archer fighter. One of its arrows goes through full cover because it literally is punching through the cover. That's the
Yeah.
one of the very few things that does, but they do exist.
Oh, I remember I played
In
an arcade.
that case, Alvina gets
Lots of trick shots.
8 temporary hit points.
Okay, that's
And
very
while I'm
helpful.
here, can I just have a look at the runes powering this thing?
So the underside of its wings and kind of chest are mostly just inscribed with very complex, effectively circuitry. So the runes and arcane glyphs are kind of just decorating all of it, and they seem to just relate to various body parts. It's almost like a circuit board you're looking at, because of how complex this creature is. However, it does look like there are like these large, almost connector strips of arcane glyphs that seem to be leading up to the nape of its neck.
Ooh,
That's.
that's a noteworthy thing.
I will.
That's where I'm heading.
I won't point it out yet, just so that we have the element of surprise.
Mm.
But essentially, whenever one of you wants to attack there, say that's when I'll tell you.
But it is a support round again. Abby is technically out of scale because we'll do at least like localized distances for this. And because, force loot dimension door if needed. Zormir, at the start of your turn, I'm going to need a What save would this normally be?
Probably con. Probably con.
It is gonna be lightning, so yeah, let's do con save.
Because you can't really dodge while in
You
a
got it
stomach.
this time. There you
Yeah.
go.
You know what's
Funny.
sad?
It's a 23 or something, isn't it?
It's 23 DC.
Oh, me. Rough.
What did you roll?
He's 22. He got a 22.
22.
He's got
14.
full cover, so he can't do anything, and he's not got his own flashes left.
I was going to say I've got 2 Destiny, but Destiny's not going to help that.
Nah.
It might, but it's not.
It was unlikely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have I used my destiny yet? Because I kind of want to save it for what I'm going to try to do within here.
How much health do you have left? So then that's asking how much health you have left. Do you think you could just tank the hit?
Depends. Not got a lot of health left.
Then probably
And,
then you might want to Destiny.
And unfortunately, I didn't actually get to do my bonus action to give myself my temporary hit points whilst I was in here.
Wait, has your turn gone past yet? It's not, has it?
It's the start
It's
of their
still
turn.
on.
That means
Armored.
has Zome got his reaction back? Because if it's lightning, he could absorb elements and just hope to take the damage and be fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna absorb elements if it's like.
All right. Well, it is lightning. It's 35 lightning. Oh wow, that's a lot of ones. Okay, you got lucky there.
You did.
35 lightning. Do with that as you will. If you want to resistance it or just tank it, your choice.
I'm absorbing elements because otherwise I'd go down.
Yep. Damn good thing it decided to do that on your turn, Zome. Otherwise, you would be dead.
Well, it's because it literally happens at the start of the creature's turn in the stomach.
Yeah.
As flavor, can I keep this lightning around me just to give me some lighting inside here?
Yeah, sure.
You're electric.
As my basically as the
You're a conductor.
you
Yeah.
want
Metal.
a destiny to keep that as the sort of light.
I mean, your whole armor could be glowing for all I care.
You know that thing in Avengers where Thor hits Iron Man with the lightning bolt? He goes, "Oh, how about that?" He's just supercharged it.
You're just a lamp now. Just an entire light bulb.
Oh,
Put
that's
you
so
underneath
cute.
the shade.
You're glowing as much as Albina.
Uh,
Well, fuck you in stealth mode.
17.
All right, Zoria, what are you up to that you believe potentially has a chance of succeeding within one round? Because I don't think you're going to survive a second.
Probably not.
I'm basically gonna try and carve the rune of control inside here. With
Gonna carve the rune of control inside him.
That's certainly one way of doing it.
since I'm an
Ah,
artificer and I'm recognize it as technology, and I'm thinking if I can take control of it, technically it's a win.
Do we win if we take control of the giant bird? That's an
Ooh.
interesting thing.
Okay, I know what I want to do with this to make it fair. And also because it'll be fucking cool.
Yeah.
All right, you get out your artificer, you get your arcanite powders, as we all know, because you require a little bit of white arcanite powder. For note, you are running low on it flavor-wise. I'm not actually going to restrict you in any way, but flavor-wise, you want to start, building up your hybrid arcanite dust supplies for artificery. It's kind of the main problem for artificers. They eventually run out of supplies in this world. But you start, find a nice little control spot where you start inscribing the rune. Go ahead and give me an... Ooh, you're working quick here. And a control glyph of this complexity of a creature is going to require quite some delicate details. I have no doubt you have the intelligence to do this. But do you have the ability to very accurately draw the necessary complex lines and curves? Go ahead and give me a dexterity-based arcana check.
Right.
Does he get his tools bonus for this?
You will get your tools bonus for this.
Cool.
So this would add up.
Yeah. Get those destiny points ready, I think. We might need one.
So is it a dex check or a dex save?
It's a dexterity check with proficiency or expertise if you have proficiency or expertise in arcana.
I've got I've got
Got
proficiency.
proficiency.
Then
And-
just roll me a dex check and add your proficiency. We'll just add it manually along with the +1. You guys have what, like a +4 now?
+4, so it's +5
So this
total
will be
on
a
top of his.
+5. Yeah. So roll me a dexterity check, and we'll just add +5. It's always the easiest way to do it.
Point, we need you.
Yep. That one.
I'm on it.
No, points,
So,
got it. He's got 2. There's 20!
There you go. 28.
Describe to me how the point is influencing this.
Well, I think with my looking at the runes on the outside, I shout that in.
Just got little
somehow
walkie-talkies.
Your insane
somehow loud
arcana.
to sort of understand.
The shock activates my message spell, and I hear
Yeah,
the
you
point
got-
starts. This is destiny.
I got an earworm for the rest of your life.
This the frickin' you hear the point go, hey, there's a thing there on its neck, that's its control. You go, oh, that, good.
Okay, so Zormir, as you succeed,
Mm-hmm.
to the rest of the party, I guess unbeknownst to Zormir, you're in his fucking stomach. To the rest of the party, you see the Phoenix lock up. As it suddenly drops to the ground, or at least will drop to the ground, I don't know, it stopped hovering. As it gains the stunned condition.
Ooh.
Internally, Zormir, you watch as you have control of the creature, or at least you are competing for control of the creature with the main control circuit boards.
Mm-hmm.
After, as we mentioned, it has
Yeah.
4 brain chips inside it.
Mm-hmm.
As out of the corner of your eye, you see movement. As platinum liquid ooze begins seeping across the body towards your control node.
Mm-hmm.
It seems that you are now in a contest of control between you and the 4 control chips that are determined to erase you.
Well, shit.
As that is where we're going to end for the session for today. As Zormir, you will, for effect, or in effect, be able to stun this creature every round so long as you win your battle of control.
Okay.
You got the Zomir.
But you are going to have to battle with some platinum ooze that is able to reconstruct things at a nano arcanite level.
Mm-hmm.
How that's going to play out, I don't actually know. The DM's going to do some thinking
Yeah,
about the
we need to
mechanics of
find
this
out.
I
one.
was gonna say this is one of why are we ending the session even though it's on time? Because we don't know how the fuck to deal with this. We did.
Yeah.
Because we're about to do one hell of a skill challenge here. Zormir is going to compete with nanobots to keep control of this thing.
Nano
And
machines.
he doesn't have any more
son.
flashes.
No.
No.
We
But
don't get our destiny back.
for every successful round, the party will be able to just wail on this thing.
And I'll be just gonna be 1, 2 on Golem. Bonk. 1, 2, bonk.
If I get swallowed too, then I can give Bardic Inspiration.
Yes, if you also enter them. I swear to God, if the party just like waltzes all like just
Again.
I'll be just like, hey, open the mouth up, everyone, just come to the line in.
I'll be just gonna do the dragon heart thing. She's like, I'm holding it open.
For nope, this has not turned off the electrical charge inside the creature.
I was about to ask if it had.
Be
Zomir,
aware.
you're going to die.
Zormir might die, so you might actually want to get someone in there with healing.
Gwent, we need you.
Yep.
Get eaten.
We need you to be eaten by
It's
this.
like, hell no.
But this
No,
this
happy in
might
the
be
stands.
the only way to turn this battle around enough to actually maybe have a chance at winning.
So we need to get
Maybe.
Hey, Alvina is currently of the opinion, if we kill the Iron Golem, then we at least get the what we entered for, and we can come back later for the bigger challenge if we fuck up.
That's true. That's true. But that's gonna be us for today. That's been quite the interesting turn at the end there.
Bonus action Guardian Field.
Tune in next week to find out if the players are able to actually, by some miracle, defeat this Platinum Phoenix, which they've not even done like a 20th of their health yet. And are barely surviving just the golems.
Because we ignored them for several turns.
To be fair, even if they lose, the fact that they've gotten this far is already impressing a lot of powerful people who are watching.
Yeah.
Gwent,
So-
get your ass into this fucking arena.
At this point, it might just be, can we at least bloody the thing? Just to show how near good we are. But
good
this
to
has
be
been
impressive
Alterra.
enough for
I've
them.
been Chris McKenzie, your DM. These have been my fantastic players. I look forward to seeing you all next week. Thank you and good night.
See ya!
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Okay, that was hilarious. I'm looking forward to seeing if we have either a giant mecha phoenix on our side, or if we have steamed cow.
Boiled beef.
Looking more like
Or
steamed
for a
cow.
bit.
Most likely, but you
Yeah.
never know. Gwent might get into the arena, and then honestly, I think Gwent in the arena is the only chance you've got at living. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Gwent's the only person that's got the healing to do it. So.
Does
No.
I
Staying
have,
outside. Happy.
Can you just get around to
And-
us and heal all?
unfortunately, because my it being probably an action now to do this thing, I can't heal myself as well as take the
Yeah.
shock.
Yep.
Guardian Field's about the only thing I can add before I go.
does Lucas need visibility to swap?
Probably. Full
Yeah.
cover. But
Can
it's
we
still
just
full
swap
I
people
would
in and
have
out of
thought
the
so.
stomach one by one?
So he knows like who he's swapping and where they are.
Yeah, but the only people who can actually deal with this as an artificial level is me and you.
Alvina might be able to just smash the ooze. It's like, I don't know what the fuck that is. Die, blob.
Yeah, that's always worked in every
Oh, that
sci-fi show.
failed.
Just
Fucking
attack the
hit
grey
it.
goo. What could go wrong with
Yeah.
attacking the grey goo?
It's fine. Never done anything wrong. It turned. Hey, if anything else, Alvina might turn into Super Alvina if Friday the 13th's anything to go by. So that was a great time. I absolutely loved that. So yeah, I'll be back on Monday. Honestly, this has been a great. I'm loving this fight so far. But yeah, so thanks Chris for GMing, thanks everyone for playing, and have a fantastic evening, everyone. If you keep playing video games, give it awesome, guys. Oh, the best on Twitch. Enjoy yourselves, guys, and have a fantastic weekend. I'm gonna watch the D&D movie. See ya. Good night.
Hi. Happy Easter.
Right.
Also,
Happy
Easter, yeah.
Easter.